Stop that. Yeah, I hear him chat to the noise. Move too quick, can't stop for the talking. I hear him chat with the boys. Man's so tough, but man's keep walking. Yeah, just too sharp with the prize. White girls better tell me I'm awesome. Yeah, hot like fire on the pan. If you wanna touch me, please use caution. Cold like 0 degrees. I'm out the cage, gotta let out the beast. Revolutionary, gotta let out the streets. Locked in a cage, I'ma let out the. Wake up, get out the sheets. We came for war, man, forget my peace. You take the west, I'll take on the east. I'ma put them in the cage, never let out the. Yeah, I hear him chat to the noise. Move too quick, can't stop for the talking. I hear him chat with the boys. Man's so tough, but man's keep walking. Yeah, just too sharp with the prize. White girls better tell me I'm awesome. Yeah, hot like fire on the pan. If you wanna touch me, please use caution. Beg, please get on your knees. Came from the jungle, up in the trees. I got a few tricks up in the sleeve. One wrong move, I'ma let out the. Big shoes, check out the crease. Flow like I'm Bigfoot, step on the beat. Make a man's run till he step out the cleats. When the whole place scream, gotta get out the. Yeah, I hear him chat to the noise. Move too quick, can't stop for the talking. I hear him chat with the boys. Man's so tough, but man's keep walking. Yeah, just too sharp with the prize. White girls better tell me I'm awesome. Yeah, hot like fire on the pan. If you wanna touch me, please use caution. Stop that. Stop that. Stop that. Stop that. Yeah, I hear him chat to the noise. Can't stop for the talking. I hear him chat with the boys. Nice keep walking, yeah. Just too sharp with the prize. Better tell me I'm awesome, yeah. Hot like fire on the pan. If you wanna touch me, please use caution.
Good morning, everybody, or afternoon, evening, depending on where you're at in this lovely world. Good morning, Melly, Panda, Young, Lucy, Rex, Purple, Nothing But Love, Reginald, Melly. Did I say hi? Double hi. Lisa, Monk, Bell Pepper, Quaffins, Tabby. I want some peanut bread now. Diary, Carolyn, Cat Lou, Trumer, Sassy, MTG, Rosie's Old Sweet Potato, Shorely, Cece, Bella. Hi, how's everyone doing today? Slap your gunt on that like button, please. Thank you so much, Camps. And what a beautiful, tasteful message. Yeah, today we don't really have anything too big on the schedule. I figured let's go over Roz's Instagram posts. Scrange, bless them, re-uploaded them into their shorts. Roz was on one last night. Well, yesterday. She was very smug. It ended up being like 20 minutes of Instagram stories teaching us how to make sweet potatoes with cottage cheese and mustard and chicken. And then she slipped up and said she was going to Texas. Was it a slip up? But y'all know it's Wednesday, so it's not gonna be a long day. Hi, Nico. She knows it all. She knows everything. And then we're gonna go over Apathetic. Bless them as well. Oh my gosh. Lockout bus yesterday was wild. There ended up being like 20 people on the panel. 25. You got a whole panel of racists. It's wild. The stresses of a breakup. Shake my head. Oh no, they're in love. Hey, Sky, don't be a victim of Top Chat. I think she barely made this recipe. She just ate. Yes, so we're gonna go over that as well. Sweet Tea was very angry. She was real angry. And then they blamed it on pregnancy hormones and all of that. We'll get into it. Because these are shorts and because it was on an Instagram story, obviously they're going to be formatted a little weird. Hold on, which one's part one? Let's scroll. Nope. Oh, I think that one was part one. Ha! Sweet Tea was a mad mama. Yeah, there was a lot of heavy topics. Charlie went live yesterday. Hey, Wilma. I highly recommend watching Charlie Gold's video yesterday. Her live stream, excuse me. She and hello Jojo. Did I say hi? Double hi. Recently we've been talking about how problematic, obviously, the LCU stuff is. She has food in her chest on the first one. Yes, Jessica, she does. We've been talking about how problematic the LCU is. And we talked about how I gave that trigger warning in regards to graphic details of CSA, right? Well, that same individual Charlie was going into some of the circumstances and other problematic things in the lost or that universe. Obviously, the people that are involved in that universe were watching Charlie yesterday, right? Oh, Jessica, hold on. Let me pin that. Thank you. Boop doop boop. Miss Gold was flawless. The way she handled some of the situations was quite tactful because I know I couldn't have. Hi, Devi. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. I hope you're having a good day. And if you're celebrating birthday, anniversary, just making it out of bed, congratulations. You're so sweet, Debbie. But she was talking about specifically, there was a woman, the butter person. What is her name? Oh, Butterface. Thank you, Shirley. So she is exploited the word and harassed. I guess those are both the words by that ice person, right? Butter is a bigot and a racist, right? Those are just both facts, but she also shouldn't have been harassed and exploited. So Charlie was asked in her chat, hey, are you going to do an interview with her? And she was like, no, like this should have never happened, but I also will not be platforming her. And the girl goes into Charlie's chat and was like, are you scared? With a kissy face, or like, what are you scared of? Something along those lines with a kissy face. And Charlie, as tactful and tasteful, oh my gosh, she was like, listen, I'm so sorry this happened to you. Please don't do this. Like, please don't do this. But I was like, why are you doing this? Charlie's over here trying to be sweet. Well, she wasn't even trying to be sweet. She was just trying to bring attention to a situation. But I was like, what are you doing? Oh, what did you say, Wildma? You said you didn't mean to send that at a weird time. I was just trying to watch a sweet potato thing on my own and I was losing. Oh my gosh, Hannah. N-word, hard R, multiple times is exactly how racist. Quite racist. And okay, you have a bone. That's fine. Yeah. So as far as Bus, Ambi comes on, and in passing, she stated, "Why doesn't Tina get dragged in similar ways? She likes to say the N-word. Why is it any different?" And she had said it in passing, right? She had snuck that sentence in there. Well, Tina comes up and she's like, rah, 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 rah. And then her son came up and was like, rah, 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 rah. Well, Amber was like, you all are gaslighting me. And then she left for a little bit. Well, then she came back. And then it just became chaos after that. I mean, chaos. So an additional person would come on panel and then one more. And we're like, who is this person? And then it ended up being a solid 20 to 25 people that went on Bus. And I was so confused. And there was weirdos like Life with Ron, Life by Ron up there. Hi, Wicked Weird. Tap the gun listening on my trail run as long as I have phone signal. Be safe, be careful. And hello, Andrea. For clarity, Albert, Tina's son, is biracial. Yes. And he was telling Amber, like, my mom's not a racist. And then, mama came up and it's a lot. I don't think Apathetic Facts did all of that. I think it's primarily Sweet Tea is the part that Apathetic covered. But it was a lot. It was so much. It was so much. And 20 people, 25 people on one panel is a lot. Oh, and that Life person, Life with Ron, Life by Ron, I don't remember his Life with by. He is a racist feeder. In my opinion, if you're associated with lolcow whatever, you condone by some degree the actions that are done by your quote co-hosts, co-workers. If you want to be associated with Keemstar, to some degree, you are backing the actions that others take. You can say, I don't condone, but if you stand up there and you are not criticizing Kim or whatever, to some degree, you condone the actions. That's my opinion. I'm so glad I don't watch them. It was a mess. Mm-hmm. Okay, so let's get to Roz first, though, because, it's just... Son, as we get started, I know you don't want to hear about lolcow. Okay, hold on. Did you see the picture I tagged you in Charlie's Discord? I did. Hold on. Oh, come on, fat boy. 1, Atu. Are you going to do it or are you just going to embarrass me? Son, really? Bunches, you're blocking your brother. Oh my God, you're messing with the green screen. What's happening? 1, 2. No, this is how. Okay, well, let me know when you decide to change your mind. Okay, I'm turning. 1, 2, 3. Come on. This is embarrassing, son. Lyric, I don't know what to do with you. I love you, but I can't turn my chair any further. Boop. Okay, I'm turning for now. Okay, I don't have SpongeBob on. I came in for Law Cow because I prefer you to suffer and explain to me. Oh, man. Okay, let's start this one. Oh, maybe if I don't have it muted, it helps. Thoughts on any of those idiots if they come in chat in here? Throw out on site. Yeah, no, I don't care. Even the people, like, I'll watch it, right? Staying caught up, I'll watch. Hi, Niche. I want to see what Amber has to say in regards. I watched a little bit of Zay, is that her name? And the other Rosie talk about Quirky. I think they're on the right track. I don't think they're quite informed yet. It was a couple things that were wrong, which is understandable. But they don't quite know their lure yet. So we'll see how that goes. But if any of them come in here, please feel free to just kick them out. That's fine with me because once again, you're lining Keem's pockets. So does Nikki, do they have it without commentary or let's see. The temp tattoo looks like an infection. Thanks for no Amber, no more spaghetti such. Oh, okay. Yeah, let's see.
By the way, this has been on my arm for like a minute.
It does look like a bruise. It's not great. Hi, Minion. Nikki has it without commentary. Okay, let's. I see live Insta React. Let's discuss. Does Nikki have it all back to back? Let's see. That startled me.
Short for a stream, I'm going to say. I basically just...
She hasn't bathed. It'll stay on forever. Go to videos. Oh, well, look at y'all being smarter. Okay, 14 minutes. Beautiful.
So,
well, that made life easier. Wow. Buns, I'm going to finally try your gnocchi recipe today, and I'm excited. Ooh, is it the sweet potato one? Sweet or Stepmom 420 has them all back to back, no commentary. Everyone's smarter than me. Y'all, I screen recorded it on my cellular device yesterday, and then I tried to email it to myself, and it said the files were too long, and then I embarrassed myself.
I have a temporary tattoo. By the way, this has been on my arm for like a minute.
It's been 2 days.
There's a whole thing behind it. I put it on my...
Oh, and she's updated her Instagram today. Why did I say today like that? I don't know. I have no idea why I just said it like that. Oh, I took a screenshot because I was afraid to be gone. Can you see this? No, probably not. Kind of. But it says the vitamin D is nice. And I can't tell if she's in her pool. It kind of looks like she's in her pool or next to her pool. But she's wearing this again. And it looks like she's in the pool wearing this today. Like 20 minutes ago. Okay, son, hold on. Okay, I love you so much. You're such a boss of me. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. Come on. No, wrong dog. Hi, Bunches. Hello, baby girl. Your brother, I think, wants up. I can't tell. Or he just wants to bully me. It's a Wednesday. Okay, I'm going to turn again, son. Is this everything or is this missing the extra clip she deleted? I'm not sure. This is on Nikki's channel. I think Scrange has Herding Cats again. I know. I think Scrange has the one where it has the clip of Texas in there because Roz, like I said, made an accident. It's since been deleted where she said, I'm excited. I'm going to be traveling to Texas. I think Nikki is missing the Texas part. Okay, well then I'll just say it and then you'll see it on scranges if you want. But it said, well, I'm excited. I'm, going to be traveling to Texas, but that's gone. But she did slip up and say it. I hope she's not in the pool being this dirty and nasty. It sure looks like she's in the pool. Hold on. Jesus, I wish you could see it. It sure looks like she's in the pool. You can't tell from that photo, but it does. And she is wearing this today. Yeah.
Stream. It's holding up surprisingly well. I'm not sure how I feel about the way it looks. I think it's the size. I kind of want to,
And I think it's the yellow background that it looks bruisey.
do a test run on one of the bigger ones.
You gotta love your fur babies. I argue with my kitties all the time. Well, currently I have Lyric's schnoot in my hand because he just wants me to scritch it. And then Bunches is staring at the ghost, I think.
My arm, and I just did this as like a let me see what it looks like kind of a thing on my live stream the other day.
Where's Yamino Pookie? Well, if you look at the chat and you see Zach, not Yami, that's Yami's new alias.
But right now,
I love that she started this with food on her. She's making food, right? She is in the process of showing us how to make a fully stuffed sweet potato with cottage cheese, mustard, chicken, bacon. And we're starting it with food on her body.
I'm gonna do a quick little.
Oh, I saw someone comment and they said they unintentionally, they were with their husband, I think, and that they were saying they're baddie. And they're like, oh, it's your fault. Now I say baddie like baddie.
Like, hey, hi, hello, check-in. Oh, I've got food on me. Sick. Because I am
Roz.
constructing one of my favorite things. I'm making a regular sized potato and a tiny potato.
That's not really that tiny.
Sweet potato. In my favorite, like, fully loaded kind of way. If you watch me on YouTube, I used to talk.
Jesus H. Christ. Okay. Hold on. Son, we have to come to terms. Are you coming up here or are you not? Bunches, now you're blocking your brother. Are you guys going to make it one of those days? Is that how it's going to be? Okay, it is. It's going to be one of those days, y'all. You have to accept it as well. The doggos are doggoing.
Talk about this all the time, but this is the fully loaded version.
Hi, Camilla, lurking while working. I hope you have a wonderful day at work.
So I wanted to just make it on Instagram Live and yap for.
Is it Instagram Live or are they stories? It's not like she was live and there was feedback. She had to stop and go every like minute or so. Is that an Instagram Live? I don't know. I feel like this is just Instagram stories. I don't think this is a live.
Second, because my
okay, I'll take it.
personal life.
If I don't look at them, maybe they won't notice me.
Life is going great, and I have things to say.
It's a story. My life is going great, and I have things to say. Oh yeah, her other Instagram story that is not in this video. Roz states. Hold on, I have to fast forward. And it turns out the longer you go not telling your business, the less of your business you want to tell. Girl, shut up. Roz comes on every time. I have a new friend. I have a new friend. We're officially unofficial. So we've been talking about philosophy. So Amber, here's our voice notes. Yeah, you're definitely not telling us any of your business, right, Roz? And that's why you go on to tell us about Texas in here, right? Hello, Laurel. I'm currently laying back in my recliner and my cat is standing on my boob and belly and refuses to lay down. Don't you hate that when you're like, I understand you want to be comfortable, but get your booty down. Bunches, paranormal investigato. She does look like a potato.
All right, my hair is a little better in this clip. I didn't really fix it before. It is what it is. Okay.
You didn't even notice you had food on your titty before you started.
So before I also like pre-bake these because it just makes my life easier. So I just microwave these, and all I do is I add a little garlic powder when I like shush it up and get it a little mushy on the inside. Okay, so hear me out.
Wash it, Roz. You are on Top Chat. Oh yes, please don't become a victim of Top Chat. Make sure you are in live chat.
First, so this is like the convenience.
Oh, who else was in Charlie's last night? Gemini something or another. The person who animated a blackface cartoon was in Charlie's live last night.
Fucking like grilled chicken.
All of them over there gross me out. Every single one.
And I normally
Top chat needs to be deleted. Yeah, YouTube is thick Gemini. Yes. YouTube insists on us being stuck with top chat and at signs. They got rid of handles.
I get the Tyson kind, but my brother has like a vendetta against Tyson.
That piece of shit cleared out their entire X stream or X after the stream. Loser, the Gemini person, thick Gemini. They tried to say, I don't know if you guys have seen the imagery. They tried to say it was not blackface, that it was just a cartoon from when Amber said she was a blackie. It was a blackface with super large lips, resembling certain cartoons in the past to depict blackface. And Life Ron person just started laughing. And then Amber finally said, I don't condone.
And I guess Tyson really pissed him off a couple years ago, and he just won't. And he was the one that ran to the grocery store. That's the key element to the story.
But they deleted all their X stuff, surely? Oh, yeah, because they were trying to call Charlie out, saying Charlie needed to call out Roxy. And then Charlie called them out.
So this is the Grave
And Life with Ron.
Value version. It's not as good, but
And if you guys don't know the history of Life Ron person, so they are somebody who was mad at the YouTube Underground in the past because she used to cover 600-pound Life. There was a contestant person on there that Ron was friends with. That person since passed away. Then they were Sofa King in Foodie Beauty's Holy Trinity, the Unholy Trinity, and they back racism as well.
like my brother he's very adamant about like Tyson's the devil and you don't fuck with Tyson. He won't buy Tyson anything. And I'm like, you know what?
He's a feeder. Yeah.
You live your truth.
Ron sent Jordy super chats asking him to make feeder content. Yeah, I know he after wow, that was a bad sentence. I know after he stopped publicly supporting Chantal. Oh, Ron is still thirsty for Chantal. That dude was Sofa King. He claims to be. He took ownership for it, but he started sending a bunch of different reactors like memberships and super chats. Hi, Front Range Mama.
So I made a little too much because they come in like a certain size fillet. So I don't know.
Someone tell Roz she's eating Tyson when she gets Great Value chicken. So she doesn't have a problem with Tyson. I guess Levi doesn't like Tyson.
I don't want to do the rest
But I guess he does if he likes the Great Value.
of my chicken, but we've got the chicken. And then from here, we do, so if you've got good culture, that's the best cottage cheese on the planet. Walmart doesn't carry it because they hate me. No,
She's so dramatic.
that's not why at all. But they should. But I think you can get it at like Publix or like better grocery stores that aren't fucking Walmart. But this is a good alternative. But my really
Why is Roz always throwing her food like that? It's so odd. She throws everything. Like, I don't know if she just doesn't have spatial awareness because of her size, but we've seen her slam oven doors. We've seen her chunk shit across her kitchen, throw food. Dumb question. Can you refuse super chats from undesirables like Ron? Not that I'm aware of, Camps. Not until you block somebody are you able to like stop that, because if it's just somebody in your chat, I don't think you have control over it. Jordy said he'd do it if Ron sent a red super chat. Ron sent $99.99, and Jordy said that isn't red. All right. As much as I love Charlie, I can't watch the LCU stuff. It's just too overstimulating, too much yelling, and too much talking over each other. I hate it. Well, Wicked Weird, let me tell you. Like I said, there ended up being like 20 to 25 people on that panel yesterday. And it was like interns and hosts and people yelling and blah, blah.
like truly my one thing.
And then it looked like Ambi, because Keem took Ambi out of the chat, right? He was like, come over here. Let's talk in private. Well, as she goes away, people are just getting on the panel and getting on the panel and getting on the panel. And so she just comes back and it just looks like she disassociated. You can tell she just wants to be done with the LCU now that she has her channel back. Oh yeah. So Ambi went live from her channel and just kind of straight up said like, oh, I need watch hours to get monetized again. She sucked. She was acted all sweet as a Georgia peach. I guess we're going to pretend her behavior on the LCU doesn't exist. I don't know. But I think she just wants an excuse to get off that show. Do you think Keem offered Amber money to go back on the show? I don't think. I mean, I think he already offers her money regularly. And the fact that they're not getting on her ass more about her saying she's not going to fat camp because Scooter's not going to fat camp. I think they all know Amber's a fat brat who has no intention on bettering her life and would rather, hang out in a bed with a 40-piece nugget with a feeder.
Is don't you dare try great value cottage cheese.
I love that Roz is trying her mom voice.
My one thing is don't you dare try great value.
Don't you dare. I've missed out on the tea. What was the topic that caused such a large panel? I'm lost and need help. Ambi said Tina was being a racist for saying the N-word. Tina came on and said, shut up. And then Albert, Tina's son, came on and said, don't say shit about my mom, and told Amber to grow up. And then she walked away with Keem, and then everyone came on.
Cottage cheese and then say you don't like cottage.
And then Sweet Tea, which is the apathetic thing that we're going to watch, she was hurt by Amber's reaction of being upset that Scooter's gone, but that she didn't give two fucks that Sweet Tea was gone, and that that Scooter did Sweet Tea dirty because he knew she was pregnant. Sweet Tea hadn't told anybody really that yet. I don't even think Keem knew that yet. And because that got out there was another reason she got moved to like a bad time for streaming, I guess.
Cottage cheese. You just don't know where to buy your cottage cheese at. Breakstone is fine. Daisy is fine. Good Culture is the best case scenario. And if the texture really fucks with you that bad, throw it in a blender. I got used to the texture when I was like eating.
Nobody on LCU is there because they're a good person. They're there because they're gross and have checkered pasts. Nobody fucks with any of them. And I don't know all of their lore, right? Like, I don't know Zay's stuff. I don't know the new Rosie stuff. I know Fupa has gone real life and she moaned for Rev to make Shani mad. I know she door dashed food to Rev's house so she could get a picture twice. The first time just to feed him. The second time to get a picture of his door. We all know Ambi's past. I don't know the host, like what his past is that he was on there. I know Tech's father-in-law, soon to be, created some sort of video game. I can't remember which one it was. And so he's pretty well-to-do, well-off, but also racist. I don't know.
This a lot in the past, but
I thought you said they're lure.
I just do like a little zhuzh of the cottage cheese, delicioso, and then I do a little zhuzh of the yellow mustard. Now, the crazy Scientologist lady did get me into this combo way back. That's true.
The only good reason for ALR to get monetized again is to leave the LCU and everyone could stop covering them. That would be nice, right? If she was just back in her corner. Like, it's okay to have like one or two side characters. But when all the side characters are just as problematic as the cow.
But I'm telling you, the sweet potato with the cottage cheese and the mustard is a vibe. Also, I forgot to mention, I didn't sleep last night. I woke up at like 8 p.m. So
she woke up at 8 p.m. So what time did you go to bed? Keem is a modern day carnival barker and he has built a perverted circus. She licked the mustard. She put her fucking mouth on it because Roz doesn't know how to use her fucking fingers to open something. She has to.
Of the cottage cheese, delicioso, and then I do a little zhuzh of the yellow mustard. Now,
so we know how to use our finger, right? We could have just pressed it up. Nay, I say.
Crazy Scientologist lady did get me into
Let's put this right into our teeth.
this combo.
Look, fucking toddler. Why? Why do you have to use your fucking teeth to open everything?
Way back, that's true. But I'm telling you, the sweet potato.
It's Wednesday, though. Roz is supposed to have therapy, but more importantly, her brother's supposed to stream. And we know Roz wants to eat up the internet. So she might be live tonight.
With the cottage cheese and the mustard is a vibe. Also, I forgot to mention, I didn't even sleep last night. I woke up at like 8 p.m. So pray for me, because it's fucking bullshit o'clock right now. And hopefully I make it.
Everybody eats that mustard? Oh, I know the ketchup. Chantal is the smallest? Yes.
To nappy time o'clock, which is hopefully 10, 11 p.m. Because if I go to bed before then, I'll...
Did she say nappy time o'clock?
Fucking bullshit o'clock right now, and hopefully I make it to nappy time o'clock, which is...
Why don't you just say bedtime? Why don't you just say bedtime? Hopefully I can stay up until bedtime. Why? No, stop. Nappy time o'clock. I'm telling you, toddler-esque.
Hopefully 10, 11 p.m. Because if I go to bed before then, I'll wake up at like 2 a.m. and get on my potato, bitch. There you go. All right. See, sick. All right. Now,
what is going on with her sleep schedule? Naps. She stays up, she eats, she gets up at, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, eats again, stays up, goes and takes a nap at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and then sleeps until 9, 10. For people who enjoy an occasional fired up review of LCU from Girl World perspective, you can check out Snow Bear. Once again, shout out Sarah Normal Activity on your channel, Snow Bear. It is doing fantastic, and it's an amazing channel. She's trying to be cute. Yep.
next, bacon bits. Now, these is just... I cooked up bacon this morning while I was video chatting with...
She has unmanaged diabetes and crashes out after all of her carb consumption. Between that and the Ativan right now... Oh, shit. Hold on a second. Hold on. I'm going to let her talk.
Remy. And my brother's really happy about the bacon, too. And again, made too much. Sick. That's fine. We'll throw that over there. Oh, no. Too much bacon. My problems are so hard. So then Cholula.
Okay. That was silly. It's just, an appointment reminder for the following day. Beep.
This shit is so fire. I don't... So then... Much. Sick.
Are y'all Cholula people or Tapatio people?
That's fine. We'll throw that over there. Oh, no. Too much bacon.
Does Ativan stop food cravings? I mean, I wouldn't say so.
My problems are so hard.
I'd say it just makes you sleepy or, chill. But I don't think about stopping nom cravings.
So then Cholula. This shit is so...
Cholula chili lime.
Fire. I don't... you can't tell me otherwise.
You're a mayo girl?
This is so good. And if you go a little less on the bacon, this is actually pretty fucking healthy for you. Now, am I going to sit here and lie to you and tell you I'm eating this for healthy reasons? Fuck no. Am I eating it for delicious reasons? Fuck yes. So, let me just...
Reminder, it does look like she's wearing this attire today, again, in the pool. It's a nerve medication? Ativan?
A fork.
I thought it was anti-anxiety.
Not a spoon, a fork. And then cottage cheese is pretty salty, surprisingly. So I've just learned when I salt the potato, it's too much.
Surprisingly, it's cheese. Isn't quite a bit of cheese salty? I don't like this Roz. What Roz? The Smug Roz?
Between the bacon, the cottage cheese, everything in between. I dab it a little bit in the Cholula, a little piece of the potato skin. I like sweet potato skin. I think it's really good. It's also
Jessica, you like that tobacco, huh? Like actual insomnia, not bad sleep hygiene. Insomnia is terrible. I agree. It's a very difficult thing.
Good for you. I have a vitamin A deficiency, which is why I got into a...
You know what's weird about, when you have a vitamin deficiency? I hear you're supposed to follow up with your healthcare provider and see what your labs look like. When's the last time you got a panel, Roz? You just had a birthday. You could get established into healthcare and get your yearly. You've never had a well woman's exam. Excuse me. I think you've had one well witness exam. So how's your diabetes? How's your iron deficiency? Because you had to have an infusion. We don't know how your vitamin A deficiency is going. Maybe you should follow up with a healthcare provider.
Sweet potato kick a couple years ago.
White woman in Florida scared of ice, and she's going to Texas.
It's been a hot minute since I've had one of these bad boys, and I'm ready.
Oh, ha, Laurel. That makes sense. He's so smart. She would go into a well-known exam and they'd say, "You're not." GSH. "Hey, Scar, when you lost the weight, did you do keto?" No. At one point I accidentally fell into ketosis, but it wasn't my intention. Um, I mostly did portion control and cutting out liquid calories. That was my big, big thing. Hi, Mandalorian. Remy lives in Texas. It seems so. She did say she was going to Texas. Why follow up when she can complain instead? Yes, and just claim. I mean, if she has deficiency, that is a diagnosis she has. But it's a lot easier just to say she has things wrong with her or say that she has the things not wrong with her instead of taking accountability for the things we know is wrong with her. Like in this, you're going to hear about agoraphobia and autism again. You don't hear about the diabetes. Nope. We're going to have 2 giant sweet potatoes smothered in everything, but we're not going to address the diabetes. We're going to talk about the agoraphobia and the autism. Yeah.
Bitch.
Glad you are doing better now, Scar. Thank you. I'm now like, I've hung out between 110 to 115 for probably 4 years, 5 years. You annoy me, Roz. She has an IQ deficiency.
Bitch.
What is this? What is this? Get your fucking hands out of the camera. Stop. This isn't cute. The agoraphobia talk is infuriating. It's crazy, but we're able to leave the house for dick. That's all you need to cure your agoraphobia. Penis.
Make this. You're welcome. Bye. Okay, real talk. I got like a whole potato and a bite in before I realized that like,
Okay, so it is deleted from this one. You want slow-mo of this? Ugh. It is not in this one, but in Strange's clips of this, I think it's in the part 2 or part 3. But she says, "I'm so excited. I'm going to be traveling to Texas," but that's gone now. Cutting out liquid calories is so easy, and you don't realize just how many calories you're taking in if you drink like full fat sodas and things like that, or let's say you drink alcohol. If you're somebody like I used to drink Disaronno sours. Holy sugar. The amount of stuff when you do between sodas and like really sweet liqueurs. I was a big girl. I was big.
said I was going to talk about my personal life. And then all
I uploaded the full video. Also, she's mad at me for saying she got fingered. Oh, so you were the sexualizer. See, I took full credit for the sexualization. Now I know who it was. I thought she was talking about me with titties.
I did was talk about making the sweet potato because, quite honestly, I'm sleep deprived as hell.
Oh man, an amaretto sour is good though. It was good.
And I was just trying to stay on task and not get distracted.
Reminder, Ross says she can't be considerate of her brother's schedule because she streams on Vibes. So even though her brother tried to have a actual conversation about, hey, just let me know, like, what days are you going to be scheduling? Because I want to have decent internet. She's like, oh, it's Vibes. I only stream on Vibes.
But yeah, man. I'm so excited. I'm like, okay, real talk though, real talk. I'm actually really anxious to travel.
Ah, so here is about where the Texas went.
Does y'all want to know the real tea? I haven't left my house in months. The agoraphobia is back, baby.
Also, reminder, where's her bra? Great question. It's not existing here. Roz didn't know agoraphobia was something you had to be diagnosed with. She found that out back in September, because her chat said, when were you diagnosed? Roz said, that's not something you get diagnosed with. I just know I have it. They said, no, you have to be diagnosed with that. And now we're just doubling down. Roz, you can say you're antisocial. You can say you're ashamed of people seeing you because you've gained weight. You can say your mobility has decreased. It's not agoraphobia. You have never been diagnosed. Stop.
So, you either joke about it or cry about it, right? And I'm like,
but you don't have it. She posted a news story after the pool story. I see the vitamin D is nice story. And she is wearing this in the pool. I thought she went to a courthouse recently. That was at the beginning of December.
Terrified to leave the house. Terrified. I've been trying for
She is terrified to leave the house because she thinks ICE is going to take her. Reminder. Maybe with a crane.
a week to go hang out outside. And like the internet
You'll be able to leave for penis, right?
loves to like the shitty part of the internet loves to make fun of me for that shit
ICE? Yes, ICE.
and pretend I'm lying and whatever. It is what it is. But beyond that, like
Yes, it was a cringy repost about love. I don't see that one, Wilma. Again, someone please ask her how she expects to handle an airport. Well, we know she's going to Texas. If she goes to DFW, that is a monster fucking airport. It's big. It's fucking huge. I would like to see her navigate it without a wheelchair.
the past couple months, I've really been like fostering some new friendships. And I Remy, obviously.
If you have Twitter, please retweet Charlie's tweet reaching out to YouTube to review Salty's appeal. Thank you for dropping that link, Sky. I don't know how Salty lost their channel. It doesn't make sense to me. Salty would share their perspective, and it was usually like a very fair critique. Is that how you say that? The only clips she would play were other people's words. I don't know how those channels are in good standing, but Salty is not.
There's a big thing in that, but
Did he book her 2 seats? Yes.
and like a couple other people. And I've been just like working on
Hey, y'all just joined. She's going to Texas. That's what she said.
being more consistent with certain things.
Do you want me to set a weekly reminder to do that? Do what? Scar, are you insane? She'll pay a poor attendant $5 to push her all around. At DFW? She said her appeal was denied in under 5 minutes. Okay, so yeah, definitely was not human review then.
In that regard, and allowing myself to trust people. Because if you don't follow me on YouTube, like, it's gonna be really hard to succinctly. Wow, Rosie, it was not that hard, baby girl. Anyway, point is,
I don't like this persona. This is just Smug Roz.
it's hard to succinctly explain, like, the mind fuckery that has happened with like the consistent experiences I've had with buddy trolls.
Oh, I think we're about to get into the autism.
People. And I run me off what it is.
Okay.
And like the internet loves to like the shitty part of the internet loves to make fun of me for that shit and pretend I'm lying and whatever.
Is that about?
So
Oh, yes. Okay, it is.
I joke about it or cry.
I love that we're making a 14 minutes into an hour. Scar, Righty wants your attention today. I don't like this moo-moo on her. Whose personality is this? I think maybe Rim Jobs.
About it, right? And I'm like terrified to leave the house. Terrified.
I mean, you were in your backyard today.
I've been trying for a week to go hang out outside.
Look at you. You did it today, Roz. I'm so happy for your agoraphobia.
And like the internet
Where did she say she was going to Texas? She deleted it from her Instagram, but I think Strange still has it up on hers. Roz said, I'm so excited. I'm going to be traveling to Texas soon. And then that part is gone now.
loves to like the shitty part of the internet loves to make fun of me for that shit and pretend I'm lying and whatever.
I don't have to pretend you're lying. You've acknowledged you have never been diagnosed with agoraphobia. You love to claim other people's diagnoses to fit your personality. The fact is, you won't fucking take accountability for what's wrong with you. If you had your ADHD managed, the overlapping symptoms, even if you end up diagnosed with autism, you could have so many of your symptoms managed if you addressed your ADHD, but it's easier to use it as a weapon against other people, right? Social anxiety, overlapping symptoms with agoraphobia. If you got your social anxiety managed, I bet you'd feel a whole lot better. If you got your diabetes managed, you would probably get your nausea taken care of to a degree, the dizziness, whatever, but you refuse to actually address the things that you know are wrong with you so that you can always be a victim. Fuck actually doing better for yourself. It's easier to play pretend.
It is what it is. But beyond that, like, the past couple months, I've really been, like, fostering some new friendships.
Uh-huh.
And, like, Remy, obviously.
Oh my God, Scar, you started early. Let's foreplay first. Well, it's Wednesday, so you know Wednesdays are early days. Did you really just type that in my chat, Sassy? Did you just put that in my chat? Did you?
A big thing in that, but even, like, a couple other people. And I've been just, like, working on...
If she was actually afraid of something, she wouldn't do it. I'm afraid to fly. I've had people offer to buy my tickets to come visit since my husband passed, and I won't even go to my daughter's. Debbie, I'm so sorry. It all comes back to her weight. It would all feel better if she got her weight down. And as much as she doesn't want to address the elephant in the room, her not leaving her home, she's losing her mobility. We saw it yesterday. Was it yesterday? The day before yesterday? She had gone to the sink, turned around, and she was out of breath. That does nothing to us as reactors, as viewers. That does not impact us at all. It's only going to impact how long she has left, which, once again, we don't have any control of, nor do I think many people really care. Like, no one wants anything to happen to her, but they won't be surprised because she refuses to do better for herself. The elephant in the kitchen. Males. I posted the new Insta story in the Discord. Ooh, let me open it up, shall I? Let's see. Wow. Oh, okay. So her new Instagram story is, are those doves? The joy of being loved by someone who would never tell me I am too much. And it has it broken down like that. This is the joy of being loved by someone who would never tell me I am too much. They just started talking during breakfast. Yummy, thank you for the super chat. What in this? What this? What in this? What this? Juice? Y'all hate me, it's fair. Scrange Part 3 short? Dankeschön. Okay, I'll look that up after we finish this. I'll go to Scrange's.
Being more consistent with certain things in that regard, and
but not with your content, right? Because fuck that.
Allowing myself to trust people.
Y'all are about to hear why she can't trust people. Remind her that during email trauma from Cam, she has fallen in love, obviously, with the doves, with Rim Job. I'm glad your trust was all fixed during the trauma.
Because if you don't follow me on YouTube, like, it's going to be really hard to succinctly. Wow, Rosie. It was not that hard, baby girl. Anyway, point is, it's hard to succinctly explain. Like,
what does that mean, succinctly? Why does it sound funny in my head now?
The mind fuckery that has happened with, like, the consistent experiences I've had with buddy trolls online, like on one hand, being constantly told that, like, I'm lying about believing.
Succinct is to the point. So is she using it in the wrong context?
Believing I'm undiagnosed autistic and all these things. Well, constantly told that, like, I'm lying about believing I'm undiagnosed autistic and all these things.
I believe you think you are undiagnosed autistic. That's it. I'm lying about believing. Ma'am, I believe you think you are. I just also think you've been told by multiple healthcare providers after assessments that you are not.
So at the same time,
the difference, you know what's weird? Y'all, she likes to use this one creator, I don't remember her name, as an example of her being right. That there's a woman who said she was self-determined autistic, and then when she was assessed, she brought her stuff and then was diagnosed with autism, and that she felt like she had Ehlers-Danlos and went to the healthcare provider and ended up being diagnosed with Ehlers-Danlos. You know what's the difference, Roz? You've been to a rheumatologist and you've been assessed for autism and you've been told no to both. That's weird.
People abusing my trust in general, like naive
accidental threesomes.
Nature I have to very actively combat to protect myself.
You opened up your fucking email to talk to a stranger, and now you're flying out to Texas, even though you're quote unquote agoraphobic and afraid of ice. I hear Texas, you don't have to worry about that at all.
To befriend me just to get dirt on me.
I went to a cardiologist for POTS concern recently, walked away more convinced I'm likely just extra autistic.
Or just to turn around and expose me, or I don't know, be my best friend. And for
this part was fucked up. She's talking about Chris. This is fucked up.
For a decade and do not expose interviews, but interview and panel about me and say horrid shit like.
What about the shit you put Chris through, Roz? How about how you treated Chris when they found out about their father? How about how anytime they were going through something, you didn't care how anxious they were when you contacted them because they were so afraid what you were going to do next?
The only reason that I was sad about being demonetized was because I couldn't binge eat anymore. And
it's not a wrong guess. She was being funded to do this.
And so much other egregious shit. Like, I kind of lost my ability to trust anyone I met ever for any reason.
Ma'am, during that time frame, like literally the day after, because it was during the Cam situation, within the month, there was still Kirby, then there was Remy. Shut the fuck up. You didn't take any time to heal and address your trust issues. You jumped into the next person who was in your inbox. Fucking weirdo.
And bro, that shit sucks.
Who was it? I can't remember. Somebody did a theatrical rendition of Roz's sentence, and it was beautiful. They did an amazing job.
To be in a state where you feel like you're not allowed.
Never just a little blue dot.
To be in a state where you feel like you cannot trust anyone's good intentions is heartbreaking. It is.
Hi, Firewalled. What did I just walk into? Scar telling Roz off and her having a Tata hanging out. Why are you guys saying this? Why would you tell her to put them away? Let them be on full display for me.
Heart shattering.
Heart shattering.
And I'm exiting that stage of my life, and I'm proud of myself because I did that.
I did that. It was me. Because I am strong.
I put in the work for that.
Bitch, you came on like 3 days ago with voice notes to Amberlynn Reid. I didn't consent to this, Amber. Yes, you're out of that phase, right?
I've been going to therapy for that.
You sleep through therapy. All you do is eat.
I've been healing that. I've been working on my relationships with friends. I've been reconnecting with people who have.
She's quite conceited.
Actually fuck with me.
Amber.
I've been reconnecting and making new connections with people who don't just want to use me or control me or see me as extension.
Scar, I'm questioning your Tata Cam. What about it? What's wrong with the Tata Cam?
Extensions of themselves in ways that are unhealthy and toxic and weird. Don't just want to use me or control me or see me as extensions of themselves in ways that are unhealthy and toxic and weird.
Who is using you as an extension of themselves? Hopefully no one.
And I'm grateful for that.
I'm sure you are.
And so
Remy's controlling her. Roz is changing her entire personality. She's writing 7-page papers, APA format for Valentine's Day. I don't think he's controlling her, but I think he's reformatting her. Like, she has no personality, right? Roz doesn't know who she is without following somebody else. When she was talking to Amber, she took on Amber's personality. When she was watching Milky, it was the emetophobia. When she was watching Pulpy, the list goes on and on. With the agoraphobia, with the autism, there are people in her life who go through these things. With the hand pain, there's somebody in her life that struggles immensely with it. Now we have Remy. He's an alt emo goth baddie with ADHD. She has no personality. She is a fucking leech on every person in the world. She leeches off of her brother, her parents, her friends. She sucks.
It's just been really nice to feel like myself again, because in 2025 I really felt like such a muted version of myself, like where I feel like I can be goofy and bubbly and fun and laughing and just
I said since a week ago, Robbie Remy is using her as an experiment. Possibly.
more connected with myself and not feel like I have to constantly justify every word that comes out of my goddamn mouth, because everything I say gets twisted and I get weirdly fucking sexualized by these trolls because I used to.
Well, now that I know that somebody else did state that you were fingered, I won't say that you were blaming me for the sexualization. I thought you were talking about me with the titties. Hi, Zing. Hey, Scar All. I just got off a quick call with a recruiter who wants to recommend me for a really good job at a company 5 minutes down the street for me. Oh my God, Zingcat, that is amazing. Fingers crossed it all goes well. That's fucking fantastic. Put away your tits. Sorry, Scar. Don't sassy. Why would you tell her that?
Make adult content when I have been so far removed from that shit for so long.
You still do that every time you are live. You started off this live, you started off with food on your fucking titties. You deep throat and shove gloved hands into your mouth. You sexualize yourself. I sexualize you. Everyone knows that. But you sexualize yourself for a very niche group.
And then it's so weird because I talked about that in my last live. And then today I open up my YouTube and I see like that day before, I think before I even went live, someone, you know, that screen for my post Valentine's Day Instagram stories, they titled that recap video as QuirkyLoveRosee got fingered. Like, what the?
How did you see that? Hey, Freya. Okay. Also weird title, but I thought you weren't looking up shit about yourself.
Fuck? And you tagged me?
When they tagged her, was it like an at?
The internet's fucking bizarre. And
It is bizarre. Yeah.
I'm done trying to placate them, but I'm also not going to let them silence me, and I'm also not going to
That's true, Bella. Y'all do sexualize the carpet rake.
be forced to I'm not going to feel like I'm being forced to just take shit on the chin and be silent all the time. I'm gonna be silent about a lot of shit. I'm done talking about a lot of people. I'm done talking about a lot of different.
The title was in regards to Remy playing the piano. Oh, I see.
Aspects of a lot of things and moving forward, but I'm still in that healing process, and it's a frustrating how slow it moves sometimes. But hey, Levi, 1 second. My bro had a frozen pizza he wanted to put in the oven for himself. Anywho, point is, I'm going on this bit of this rant here. I miss talking about Instagram stories. I'm in a process right now where I'm just trying to reconnect with what I love about internet content creation, because I really fucking lost my way. And there's no one to blame for that part but me.
That's true. I have a sense of humor of a 14-year-old boy. I can turn anything into an innuendo.
So I'm figuring that out. It's taking me time, and that's one of the
She is quite wheezy. I wonder how flying's gonna go.
reasons why I stopped. I removed.
How privileged that she doesn't even have to think about her putting out content. We know she's not really working. She's already said her work hours dropped dramatically. She's not worried about putting up Twitches, going live on Twitch or anything else, because she can just leech off of her brother. Her brother got affiliated, so that means more money for her for groceries, but she's cooking it, so it's fair. She's allowed to take his food, right?
My Patreon. I haven't really been on Twitch, even though it's my only monetized platform. And when I do go live, it's just been on YouTube because I'm just trying to figure out what the fuck I want, because I lost that the end of 2024.
I think you're right, Sassy. I think she's gonna meet him and think she gets to live with him. Get out of the kitchen. It's not your bedroom. She owns the house, though. Even though his name's on there and he does all the maintenance, this is her house.
2025. I lost sight of that. But all I know is, I still want it. I just don't want the current form of it. I don't want where it ended up because of not only other people's actions, but my own. So I'm just trying to, work all of that out. You know what I mean? If any of y'all are still watching this, you're a real one. Because I think we might be at 20 minutes. I don't.
You just don't want to work. She has time to do the 7-page paper, but not time to fucking write a new resume or tailor it to the job application she's trying to get in for.
Even know, fam, but
Levi, cut the kitchen power.
really though,
Flip the breaker just in the kitchen.
I'm a yapper. That's why like the lives kind of work, because although sometimes it gets to the point where I've run out of shit to say, but streaming in general is something I've been really reconsidering as a whole. Maybe not forever stopping it, like never doing it again, but really changing up how I structure the content, because I'm fucking done giving people access to me that don't deserve it.
You do realize this is a public Instagram story, right? Hey, Big Red. She has a way of making herself seem so important and busy. She's a clown.
And that unfortunately leaves me in a position where I feel like I have to safeguard myself from people that I would like to engage with more in real time, but my health,
Oh my God. I want all of you in chat right now. This is going to be such a weird request. I want everybody in this chat to let me know if you can rest your elbows on your titties. I need you all to try this for me and tell me what it looks like. I need you to put your elbows upon your titties. Let me know how it goes.
My wellness, my mental health, my relationships with people in my life are
Nope, do it.
way more important. Way more important
I can't. I'll try. Be right back. I need everyone to try.
than that. So I will, I guess, end this.
Listen, I tried. I'll even try in front of you guys. It doesn't work because Roz has a picture and she has her elbows on her titties, like, and they're like here. And so we were like, how do you do it? Like, how does one do it?
Bye. Thanking you for listening to me ramble. And
don't try to lay on them. No, I need you to have sit up straight and have your elbows onto your titillaticus without your arms being up. Like have your arms down here somehow and get your elbows on your titties.
And to say that I'm really excited for my future. There is something coming out this year. Pretty big. And
thank you, Celestial.
A lot has happened since I went to Vegas. And
you can, but you got big boobies. Okay, so the big titty ladies, I see it. Seems like y'all have the capability. Man, y'all just saw me try. It doesn't work for me. My arms just get in my face.
Real nervous about that because I really wanted, like when I got back from Vegas, I really wanted to do things differently.
I have to see the picture. I'm lost in translation.
To be at a different point, like now in my life.
Take the bra off. I don't have a bra on.
And that didn't happen, and I just have to hold grace for that for myself. But
do you have that photo?
My life is my life. It's not.
Let me see.
A performance or a timeline to meet certain expectations of other people. It's what I need to do for myself, you know. But anywho, I have some food left to finish. But I just think that.
Where art thou?
I think it's time.
Oh, there it is. Okay. Hold on. Let me pull up the image file. Gallery. Dun, da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Oh, that's Levi. What is this picture? I tell y'all, sometimes I look at my photo album and I wonder, how did I get here? What happened for me to decide this was the right choice? Like every picture I see, I'm just like, oh, Roz, your face. It's beautiful for artwork. Hold on. Where is it? I know I dropped it in a Discord. Is it this one? Oh, it's this one. Here we go. Like, how do you do it? What happened here? I know it's in vertical, so it's hard. I had trouble finding a certain picture. But she has her elbows like on her tits though, and I don't know how you do it like that. I don't understand. I don't get it.
I think it's time that I stop prioritizing other people's expectations over
that could be it. You might be right.
What I want for myself, and I've been getting there, but I've got further to go for sure.
It's gold.
God, I hope I stay awake. I'm tired, guys.
Do y'all, that was gold? Oh, thank you. Do y'all think Roz made it to bedtime, or do we think she took a little nappy nap?
Thank you for listening if you did. Bye.
Okay, let's go to Scrange for a second and see if we can go to part 3. That way we can hear her say Texas. This one? This one.
Last night I woke up at like 8 p.m.
No.
Okay, so
No.
last night I woke up at like 8.
No.
Okay.
No.
Make this. You're welcome. Bye. Okay, real talk. I got like a whole potato and a bite in before I realized that like, oh, I said I was going to talk about my personal life. And then all I did was talk about making the sweet potato because quite honestly, I'm sleep deprived as hell. And I was just trying to stay on task and not get distracted. But yeah, man. I'm so excited. I'm like, okay, real talk though, real talk. I'm actually really anxious to travel. Did y'all want to know the real tea?
Is it different?
I haven't left my house in months.
No, this is the same. I thought it was at part 2 at the end. Oh,
Okay,
maybe it is.
So last night I woke up at like 8 p.m. and I'm ready.
Where art thou?
Bitch.
I mean, this looks the same. Okay, we're going to bounce over to apathetic facts because just trust me when I say that Roz did say she's going to Texas. She did. I was there. I seen it with my eyeballs. Okay, 11 hours ago.
She's being
Is Rosie breaking up with us? Her dumb hands. Crabby hands. Dumb hands. Okay, let's see.
everywhere.
This is Sweet Tea getting into it with Andy. Oh, sorry, microphone. This is only 13 minutes. Like I said, today's going to be a relatively short live. Tomorrow, it's going to be a late live and probably short because I have a doctor's appointment tomorrow. But, you know, keep it easy today. We're not watching, obviously, the full panel. It gets loud, very loud.
Out my pants.
But watching Sweet Tea lose it on Amber, yes.
Prison. She needs prison.
I kind of have OCD.
You mean obesity?
Holy shit. Look at all the food.
Was that your bones?
I've been grown. I pay my bills. My bills are paid.
That panel wasn't really anything either, except busy and loud.
So before Amber even joins the bus stream, Sweet
Oh.
Tea goes live on her own
Tiny
channel,
scar.
and for the first time in a long time, she's actually saying what needed to be said. And honestly, it's about time, because we all watched her sit there for weeks, biting her tongue, playing nice, and trying to survive in an environment where being honest clearly wasn't encouraged. But now that she's no longer under that same pressure, suddenly the truth isn't so hard to say anymore.
Amber's still a filthy liar, and she won't just be honest about the Emily bullshit.
Are you okay?
I just don't remember that. Yeah,
You
I tried
see-
Oh, Sweet Tea, not Amby.
get in the groove.
Yeah.
Also, I'm very upset with
Oh, thank you, Shorely.
fucking Amberlynn
Why?
being so upset that Scooter's gone. She's not a fucking girl's girl. I'm really upset about it. I haven't told anybody, but she never even really acted like she cared when Gidgey was telling all these secrets and shit. She never stood up for me in any regard. Okay, Scooter f***ed over the girl with the nudes, right?
I wish someone would give Sweet Tea some sweet teeth. I think she has her dentures, but oh, I'm so sorry. She has dentures, but I think it's been like requested of her to have them out for the show.
Sent her
Yeah.
nudes around, which is like super bad. He was my community manager, and he f***ing shared my shit with not only his mama, but Billy and several others, a lot of hosts.
Mhm. Yeah.
The girl that
That's pretty dirty. If so, that's mean. Yeah. Hi, John Harold. Welcome, welcome. So Sweet Tea found out she was pregnant, right? She confided to Scooter about it, especially because they were going to be doing a drinking stream. And so she was like, hey, I can't drink. I don't want this information out there, but I'm just letting you know. I guess Scooter got drunk and was upset with Sweet Tea, so he told his mom. and his mom spread it like wildfire. And the reason Sweet Tea didn't want to put it out was in regards to what her choices were in regards to the child, whether she wanted to keep it or etc. And now everyone's going to be having conversations about those things.
It was on live tonight.
It's in the middle of part 3 if you were looking for the Texas thing. Strange, is it? Okay, part 3. That's part 1. Part 3. Here. Hold on, real quick.
Pretend I'm lying and whatever.
Is it past or before this?
It is what it is. But yeah, man, I don't know. I'm really excited because I'm going to be traveling.
Oh, here it is. Talk about signing Scar, you brilliant bitch. Wow. Okay, go back just a second. Everyone, shut up and listen. That includes me, I know.
Yeah, man, I don't know. I'm really excited because I'm going to be traveling to Texas.
There it is. There it is, guys. We found it. In case you missed it the first time, check out Strange here. Thank you, Shirley. There it is. See it? Roz just snuck that in there. I'm going to be going to Texas. Weird. That one's gone. Was it an oopsie?
And I'm shit-faced terrified about that too. Because for me, it's one of those things where it's like a risk versus reward kind of a thing.
Oh, so let's watch this real quick because we didn't get to hear this in the first one.
And I'm grateful that, like, when I really set my mind to something, like, I have time to, like, prepare for it and shit. Like, I can make it happen. In fact, like, my goal is in the next week.
Got to make sure you belch. Yeah. Give the feeders what they want.
Like, I'm going to really seriously try to, like, start going back on, like, some walks again. And just getting out of the fucking house. Or maybe in a couple weeks, like, go to an actual outing. But with the state of the world, I'm, like, really struggling to cope with that. Like, I feel safe.
Okay, once again, we're back at ICE is going to kidnap Ross
here. And
can you tell me how everything that's been happening has impacted you? She probably meant Tennessee. What, like Missouri?
I don't feel safe out there. I don't know how any of y'all are functioning out there in the real world. Proud of you if you're doing that, because I fucking can't. I can't. Chill out.
You can say you have social anxiety without it being agoraphobia, Roz. Okay, back to Sweet Tea. But y'all heard her. Y'all caught her. She said Texas.
Right.
Thank you, Scrange, for catching that.
I was talking about how Scooter and Zay listening into her.
Oh, is Paolo in here? Oh my God, Paolo, I've missed you. Paolo, I hope you've been doing well if you're here today.
Conversation with Denmark. Like, these are all fucking women issues. Amberlynn has took a stance that she doesn't give a fuck about women issues.
Okay, what's happening here is, I guess Scooter was listening in to a phone call with another racist in the LCU. And they were having tone pecks, her and another guy, and Scooter was like in the call, and then they added Zay into the call at the end of the conversation, but Scooter was listening in during the phone text. I had to take a break from the girls. Understandable. And
not even her friends' issues, because she wants Scooter so bad. She wants Scooter back. She won't go to fat camp without Scooter. It breaks my soul because I thought we were friends, and she's just not a good person.
What? Yeah.
If I seen another woman getting attacked the way I was, and all these other women by the same fucking man, think about all the stuff we don't know.
There was lots of SI talk yesterday, just so you guys are aware, on that channel. Actually, from my understanding, they were just being overly sexual, not actually doing it. I could be wrong. Yeah, okay, maybe it wasn't tone pecks, but it was like, you can be the guy that lives in my house and we can do things, and yeah.
That he's done. If he's done this and we do know about it, like, my God, how could you defend him? How could you keep being like, oh, well, I won't go with that Scooter, he's my best friend, and all this. You didn't do that for me when I was getting kicked off bus. Amberlynn, Scooter knew I was pregnant when I got kicked off bus. Don't you think that's really bad, especially when he was like, oh, yeah, I agree with Keem's decision. Like, I'm gonna struggle now because he fucking wanted to tell everybody in the universe my fucking business that's supposed to be between employee and manager.
Yeah, that's pretty. I understand why she's hurt, right? Like, I understand why she's hurt.
You fucking cannot keep doing this to the women in the universe, or they're gonna fucking all revolt against you harder than they already are. Because I was your friend, girl, and if you can make me hate you, my God, I'd hate to see what's coming for you.
I did hear she was
Okay, now
crying over Scooter being gone.
Yeah. And it was after, I don't know if it was before or after, but she still had the same opinion after my experience.
Amber doesn't play nice with any women. Funny that a lesbian hates women so much.
Ooh,
that is funny. That is funny. And she was like, oh, I always wanted to work with you. I always wanted to be on bus with you. But the second you're gone, she's like, oh, I love Scooter. I don't care. Sweet Tea's there. But, Scooter.
Are those fingerless gloves? I think so.
Is here or I'm gone.
I can tell.
Like, that was the fucking straw that broke the camel's back for me.
I agree, but don't work for the devil and act shocked when you get burned in regards to Keem. Just had a panel done. Vitamin D was very low, but this makes sense for this time of the year in upstate New York. Oh, yeah. Please be aware. So many people are deficient in your vitamin D. If you have access to resources, try to make sure your panels get done. That can impact so many things. Also, if you can't get your vitamin C checked out, because sometimes you don't absorb vitamin D properly if your vitamin C's decreased as well, or is it backwards? You don't absorb vitamin C if your vitamin D is low. Something like that. Talk to your healthcare providers. Take daily vitamins if you need to, of course.
But I really thought that me and Amber were friends.
Literally taking my D right now. Beautiful.
But I know you've also been angry about the fact that, he made moves to get you off bus and so on and so forth. Is that what's angering you more than, say, like all the other stuff that's okay.
And Amberlynn, if you think Scooter won't do the same shit to you, you're crazy. You don't like Zay? Zay's his best friend. They're always talking. And I don't know if she's purposely putting her trust.
Does anybody know Zay's lore? I mean, obviously she works over there, so she must be a piece of shit too, in my head at least. She's at least problematic. What is her lore? And I know Billy the Fridge is like besties with Boogie, and Boogie's a piece of shit, but I don't know much about Billy himself. They all associate with bad people, and they work for a terrible individual.
In the wrong person, or she's just naive. And if you're that naive, my God. It just really upset me today when I seen her defending Scooter so hard after all his
I think Sweet Tea's top is quite cute.
Allegations.
Just a side note. I think it's very, very cute.
And she was supposed to have been, I was
Ozzy. I hope you were doing well today.
Sweet Tea fan. I want bus with Sweet Tea. I don't know. I was wondering.
I believe Sweet Tea had an accident which damaged one of her arms and it's partially paralyzed. She feels self-conscious about it. I think you're right, Run Amok. I think she was talking about, was it a sickness or sepsis? Something maybe that she ended up with something like that.
And if she was thinking, well, I know that's a fun show. That's a big show in the universe. Like maybe I could take the spot, and maybe she wanted Scooter. I don't know, because she sure didn't fight for me as hard as she's fighting for Scooter.
She never wanted you on the show. She used you as a fucking pawn to
poetic.
Get into this universe.
It sounds reasonable. I've been thinking about it all day because oh no, we can't lose Scooter. We can't lose Scooter. But bye, Sweet Tea. I'm sorry.
I can't wait until Keem screws Amber over. He's done it already to a degree. Like he told Amber about getting her on the show, like it would be different than Girl World and this and that. And I guess he was telling people to go on panel when she was getting overwhelmed. I guess he was telling people to all go on there because Keem would have shut that shit down if he didn't want that. And now they have literally a reaction channel within the universe. Like Keem doesn't care. And that woman who was sexually harassed by the person who wanted her nudes, he put her on the spot, made her uncomfortable, and then he wants that person to go to all of his victims. Like, Keem's nasty. If he can get money off of it, he doesn't care.
Sorry, that's how the cookie crumbles. She has no damn morals. She stands for nothing, Phantom.
You know why she wanted to get rid of you?
Because I couldn't be in the VC as much as her.
Because you couldn't be in the VC because she probably sits there and says, "Oh, he makes."
I would be in there 2 hours a night, but they'd say all fucking night.
Yeah,
into the morning, into the afternoon.
She brings in all this money. Her and Scooter bring in all this money. but Sweet Tea and her probably couldn't bring in the same amount.
Is Ron trying to pretend he's Keem? I don't think this is Ron. I think this is somebody else. This isn't Ron though.
Money. I bet you that's what it is. She didn't think she could draw with you.
Phantom. No, this isn't Ron. This is Phantom.
So
I mean, I was looking at their views, their fucking income, like after.
So she spends hours a night in VC with Racist too. Okay. Oh yeah. Hold on. There are screenshots. Where might they be? If I were me, where would I put certain things? I don't know because I'm not an organized individual. Maybe one day I will be, but it's not going to be today. Tommy says she wants to change for the better for Amberlynn and work on her intimate connection with food and large bodies. So Emily said, just catching up, I'm trying to heal from it with actual therapy, but it's complicated like many other preferences. It's fucked up, but my brain made an intimate connection with food and large bodies. It kind of feels like a safe place. Safe to say, Amberlynn makes me want to change. It's not worth it. Sure, you fucking weirdo working in the healthcare system as you get off to women with nasal cannulas on slowly dying, but whatever. You do you, Emily. Just stay with Amber. So Amber said if she was a feeder, I would be the feedee and I would be gaining weight instead of losing weight, dumbass. People were talking about Emily sledding at 10 o'clock at night. Amber said it was because of her family. And then her and Fupa were going back and forth. Stupid question. What is VC? Voice chat.
After Fupa got hired, and like it's not a huge jump up. It's like basically the same.
Yeah.
No, Hazley.
So after
I don't remember that. Hold on. Does anybody remember when Snowflake made the video about Amber excusing the fact that she can use racial slurs because she grew up with Black people? I'm not familiar.
saying everything she had to say on her own channel. Sweet Tea didn't hide or disappear. She came straight here, onto the bus, to confront Amber directly. And suddenly all that confidence Amber has when Sweet Tea isn't around is nowhere to be found.
Amber, I've
Thank you
been
for the
pretty
At
fucking
Amber
upset.
got
I ain't gonna lie.
233 super chatted
About the scooter thing
$20.
as well. Amber, I thought me and you were close. You said you wanted.
Where do I put these? Can I put them over Keem? No, I'm sorry, Sweet Tea. I don't know where to put them. In the middle? This feels right. Fuck you.
To be on bus because of me and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Like you wanted to work with me. It seemed like you let me go pretty easy. Why has it been so hard on you to let Scooter go?
This gets hella chaotic. It's not all of it. Oh, that Ron person, I see his face down here. I haven't watched Apathetics. I just scrolled through to make sure it didn't get to the point where there was the 20 fucking people. Not kidding. It was just like 4. It was.
So I didn't let you go easy. Like I told Keem. Like,
oh, Amber, I think she was like this close to saying it. She didn't, but she was like, if everyone's going to say it, I'm just going to start saying this slur. You know what? Fuck it. If no one cares, I'm just going to say it.
I still wanted you. Like I cried the day you left, etc., etc. But me and Scooter did work together longer than me and you worked together. And also me and Scooter had a friendship outside of the LCU. We talked a lot. We were in the VC a lot. So me and him, our friendship grew more than what mine and yours did, unfortunately.
Okay. I know Scooter was willing to sit in those VCs for a lot longer than I was able to. But the fact of the matter is you support this man.
Like 2 weeks, exactly. Mandalorian. It's been such a short amount of time that she knew him longer, but she rides for him a whole lot harder. Billy's part of the old IPT or IP2 IRL stream community. He's known Keem for ages. I don't know what those are. IP2? In real life, I know that acronym. What does IP2 stand for? Idiot posse?
He has wronged so many women in the past 2 weeks than like anybody else ever.
Oh my God, guys, I'm doing it. I'm making a blanket. But I'm still going to laugh at that story, though.
Ever has in this universe. Not only me.
I remember Billy from Leafy is here. So I tried to do homework. Because since Amber was over there and y'all told me, like, I didn't know Keem's history and stuff until y'all were like, hey, look into it. So I looked it up and Keem is real gross. Really gross. But I tried looking up Billy, and his Wikipedia didn't have too much happening there. So I don't still know much about his lore, but I know he's very close with Boogie.
And I was supposed to be your friend. Like, he spilled my pregnancy, not only to who would he spill it?
IP2 refers to Ice Poseidon, which was one of the earliest in real life streamers.
But Billy, several others.
Billy, most of the time during this, just looked really confused on why he was there. Like,
tell me
half the
anything.
universe. Well, you knew about it, so whoever he told
He did
you.
tell other people things, I suppose.
So
he told Brantley.
I don't even like his voice. Keem opens his mouth, and I'm like, bah, bah.
Brantley told me. I told Mike, and a lot of hosts knew.
Like a lot. That was a hell, Amber. That was a living hell. I'm still suffering the fuck. Like, you're always talking about, oh, Scooter's mental health. Scooter's mental health. Sweet Tea's mental health. I've been going through hell over this shit, dude. It's personal. It's inappropriate. He didn't give a. He just spread it around like it was not.
She makes a good point. Like, finding out you're pregnant, getting moved from shows, the guys are all trolls. They all just seem like absolute terrible individuals, every single one of them. But finding out you're pregnant, finding out somebody that you were the nice one, which is why you were kicked off the show, and they don't really give a shit that you got kicked off the show. Yeah, I bet you wouldn't be in a good headspace either.
Like, it was, oh, who cares? I'm the community manager. I was his.
IP2 is a bunch of degenerates. Keem's former best friend is one of them, and a dude went into a coma in his content house. Gotta say about Sweet Tea smoking, yes, it's wrong, but if the folks in LCU are her friends, they should offer support instead of dogpiling her, like many of them were. So, yeah, I don't know if they're going to get into it. Like I said, I haven't watched Apathetic's cut down of this. It gets very messy. There's lots of hard conversations.
Co-host, I worked with him for a hell of a long.
And it didn't bother Amber until the end when Sweet Tea was going after Amber. Then Amber was talking about the vaping.
Longer than you had, and he was supposed to. I was supposed to trust him. If he would do this to me, why do you think he wouldn't do that to you?
I mean, that's a fair question.
But
I don't think what he did to you was right. I've said that repeatedly.
Every time I see Tina, she kind of scares me. Smoking what? Cigs or weed? Vape.
What about the woman that was on live yesterday talking about how Scooter was listening into her conversation with Denmark?
Mm-hmm.
What do you?
Hold on, I just wanted to look at Billy's face. Hold on. He was like off to the side, and then that got his attention.
Listening into her conversation with Denmark.
Mm-hmm.
See the little head cock?
What do you feel about that?
Like nicotine vape? Yes.
Well, they said it was never sexual.
Everything Scooter has done has been excused because they all have this for him. I get it. Everything she's done, it happened in her 20s, so it didn't matter because she wasn't old enough to know better. Every thing is brought up.
The way she blows off Sweet Tea's feelings when she leaves.
She was in her early 20s, so it was just a mistake.
Yeah, I was a mess in my 20s. You think I'm a mess now? No, I've learned a lot.
Congratulations. Actually. Congratulations. That's great.
Thank you. Thank you.
Go back. So they were talking about how Amber used to use slurs and such. And Amber saying it's because she was young.
Early 20s, so it was just a mistake.
Yeah, I was a mess in my 20s. You think I'm a mess now? No, I've learned a lot.
Congratulations. Actually. Congratulations. That's great.
Thank you. Thank you.
I just wish you cared more about the females in this universe, Amber. I thought you would care more, especially where you are a lesbian. You love women. You should love. You're a
Cat Lou. Do you think Tina would try for us?
Oh,
don't pay attention to us, Tina. We don't exist. We're just watching. But if you just happen to hear into the universe and your brain just is like, I should try to rest my elbows on my titties, I wouldn't be upset if I saw it.
Ex-co-host at the very least. I just wanted some closure. This is truly upset me, Amberlynn.
I attended VidCon several times back when I was trying to establish my channel. Keem's crowd were well known to be dangerous and disruptive even back then. Yeah, like once again, the girl that they had up on their panel that was being harassed by the ice person, she came up in a hoodie and Keem was like, oh, good that you wore a hoodie today. If you had your titties out, that would have made this conversation null and void. Like, oh, if your tits are out, you deserve to be sexually harassed sort of conversation.
This is the moment Sweet Tea realizes she's not actually getting through to her. She's being calm, direct, and honest, and it's just bouncing off. You can see the frustration building. She came here for a real conversation, and she's getting the same walls everyone else gets.
You go through it. You go through a lot. You go through a lot, Amber. People.
This person down here in this corner is the one who drew the blackface photo. If you're curious, it's this face is the one that did that.
Amber. People might not want to acknowledge.
And this is life with Ron / Sofa King / feeder / backing up that one person's blackface picture.
What you go
I'm
through.
back. I know she goes through a lot, but my God, you don't want. Why hurt others just because you're hurt?
And I guess he was in YouTube Underground's chat this morning.
That's what you go
I'm
through.
back. I know she goes through a lot, but my God, you don't want. Why hurt others just because you're hurt?
I was wondering why they were clapping.
Amber, do you know that I got kicked out of going to fat camp just because I was pregnant and got out of bus? After all the just these women in these last couple days. I mean, if you think that he wasn't talking shit or saying whatever you said to him in private to other people, you're crazy.
I really,
What do you want me to say? I back bad people. What are you talking about? Like, Sweet Tea, what do you expect me to do? Not back bad people? She was asking for that ice person to come back on the channel. AmberlynnReid was. And it was already out about him exploiting butter.
I think that he talked about me behind my back.
Sweet Tea, you said that everything that Amber said that he went and told Zay because they're best friends.
Probably. I mean, that.
Oh my God, Sofa King is in LCU. Geez. Yep.
That's what I'm saying. He went and told my shit to, I presume.
If that was the case, then me and Zay wouldn't have beef. I mean, it's that simple if that was the case. Like, I'm allowed to feel for Scooter and also feel for Sweet Tea at the same time. Like,
this is way too many people for you to try to keep up with. Debbie, I was listening to it in Charlie's Discord yesterday. I'm telling you, there ended up being the 20 people, and my brain just kind of stopped working at one point.
I feel like you have been mourning harder for Scooter. You haven't.
Because me and Scooter were closer than me and Sweet Tea. I mean, it's that simple.
His pain that he's going through is worse than what.
Can I suggest why she's mourning harder too, Sweet Tea? She's mourning harder because Scooter.
Amber, shut up. Someone else is speaking.
Ran the show. Scooter was.
Charlie did a great stream last night. If you want more lore, yes, 10 out of 10 recommend.
A coworker.
And the way she handled the trolls that were coming in from the LCU community, she has a lot more class than I think most of us would in that situation. Well, at least me. I'll speak for myself than I would have had in that situation.
With her that she relied on, right? When it was you and Amber on the show, you kind of felt you took a back seat compared to when it was you on Bus. You weren't.
Well, yeah.
You weren't.
It was Girl World. We had to make the most out of it.
Exactly. You almost needed to move off the show for your own sake too.
I feel like the show and the viewers and were doing just fine. Oh, I had a lot of donations coming in for me. It wasn't just. I feel like it was equal.
But what if your star power could go to another show and make that show better, right? I think that's where a lot of this.
I think it's unfortunate because Sweet Tea, I think, was on the show to hype Amber up. That was her role in that writing. Her role was to be the wing woman of Amberlynn, and then she got punished for being the wing woman.
When I'm pregnant and have to be working 4 to 6 with a child, yeah.
Now
that's a lot better for me.
Because that's
like
rough.
What happened to Sweet Tea sucks. That's an obvious thing. Like, obviously, but Scooter was
one of my friends was in their server and it was bad. Which server?
Literally on his birthday, crying, and he was crying for help, literally being so vulnerable.
Did anybody call?
Okay, he was being vulnerable, crying for help, and then he was getting up in a diaper. Okay, like
was
all of you are weird.
It called when the number that whatever the number
Sorry,
is.
but I just am not gonna.
Did you call that for him?
Train. It's not happening. Did
you make sure that he got put into an institution that night? If not, I mean, you're doing him a severe disservice.
Why can't I have sympathy?
And this is just a small taste. It ended up 4 by 4 by 4 by 4.
for Sweet Tea and Scooter at the same time. Like, I don't understand.
Aunt Tammy got married on my mom's soberversary. Yep. And you made his birthday about you. Oh yeah, by the end of it, she was just devastated.
The sympathy you had for me when he leaked my.
Okay, well then you're not watching all the shows, or you're not watching.
What'd you
all
say? Oh my
shows.
God, Scooter, you shouldn't have done that. What'd you say?
Okay, Sweet Tea, it just feels like you're bitter or something. I don't really know what's going on.
That fucking is really fucking deep. It hurts.
But you know what? Since everyone else is, if you care so much about your fucking baby, why are you baby?
Oh yeah,
bro?
Okay. Like I said, this is before Amberlynn Reid had gotten back in there. First, it was that Rosie individual who said, "Hey, I'm just coming up on panel, Sweet Tea, because I want to know why you're vaping while pregnant." And then everyone was asking Sweet Tea that. Amber did not mention it at all until Sweet Tea is going after Amber. And now it's a conversation that Amber wants to have. Before that, she wasn't talking about it. But now that Sweet Tea is like, Amber, you hurt me. This hurt. So now Amber's like, why are you vaping?
Top.
It wasn't a problem before until Sweet Tea was upset.
Big motherfucker.
No, I want to know.
Why'd you?
She already said why. Sweet Tea had already had this yelled at her multiple times. She had already said why. So Amber's just deflecting.
Big motherfucker.
No, I want to know.
Why'd you take your cat? You can take your cat over to your girlfriend to kill it, but you can't go to fat camp. You can't.
Oh, Sweet Tea.
You do anything with your cat for cat camp. You
Kill your kid by getting in.
And just like that.
Yeah, that's how quick. Amber's like, no, I want to fucking know why you're smoking while you're pregnant. And Sweet Tea was like, you can take a cat to go out at a feeder's house, but you can't go to fat camp. Oh, I just want to listen to it one more time. Oh man, she's so mad. She's so mad.
Care so much about your fucking baby. Why are you baby?
Oh yeah,
bro?
switch the fucking topic, motherfucker.
No, I want to know.
Why'd you take your cat? You can take your cat over to your girlfriend to kill it, but you can't go to fat camp. You can't do anything with your cat for cat camp. You
Kill your kid by getting in.
I never thought I would see Sweet Tea say this. I know, it's so bad.
And just like that, the patience expires. Amber didn't like being held accountable, so she tried to change the subject to something she thought would make Sweet Tea look worse. And it didn't go the way she thought it would.
Get her, Sweet Tea. It was like she was pissed. She was like, why? Stop deflecting. Like she was pissed.
Like, you should be happy
Like,
you're pregnant, bro.
I also don't like this conversation. We don't know the circumstances. We don't know any of that.
Oh, I'm sorry you weren't the one to
hate
fucking tell
people that say
everyone,
that.
but you're
Yeah. See, Sweet Tea's like, I think that was her saying, like, you don't know the circumstances. We don't know if Sweet Tea had said it behind. She doesn't like, she's not telling the chat, but if her intentions are to keep or not keep the child.
Prego, yay, happy for you.
You've done a lot of fucking bad shit. I think it's really
I
shitty
haven't
that
done
you
anything. You're
even
going
say
based
anything
off
like
of
Amber was vile here.
pregnant, bro. I'm sorry.
You should be happy you're pregnant. My heart goes out to women who have those struggles of not being able to conceive a child, but also with Sweet Tea, you don't know her circumstances, Amber. You don't know if she wants to have this baby or if this is something she hasn't wanted.
You weren't the one to
hate
fucking tell
people that say
everyone,
that.
but you're prego, yay, happy for you.
You've done a lot of fucking bad shit. I think it's really
I
shitty
haven't
that
done
you
anything. You're
even
going
say
based
anything
off
like
of
that.
rumors.
Oh, here we go again.
And I fucking be mean
door!
to you because I fucking
Your
like you.
girlfriend in her fucking room! You restrained your girlfriend and restricted her from leaving!
And that is true. We've heard it not only from Amberlynn's mouth, we've heard it from Emily's mouth, and they both have a commonality there. We don't know the full details, but we know Amber liked to block doors with her body, and that she would follow Emily around the house whenever they were in an argument and not let Emily leave.
That's a fucking illegal, you dumb. You have done severe bad shit to people.
Sweet Tea, like she's getting so red. I hope she's okay.
Get here talking about my kid and my kid pregnancy when your best friend's good. When that fucking announced it.
Okay, I don't know what Sweet Tea even just said. Sorry.
Pregnancy when your best friend's good. Get here talking about my kid.
I don't want to hear about my kid.
And my kid pregnancy.
And I don't want to hear about my pregnancy.
announced it.
Oh, so she didn't want it to be a talking point either. And so she is pissed that Scooter made it a talking point within the LCU.
Are you gonna let me?
Yeah, her mic was peaking like crazy. She was mad.
I hope you don't go to fat camp. I'll be chemo over, you stupid.
Oh. So she said, I hope you don't go to fat camp and that you continue to eat the way you do.
I don't think Sweet Tea likes you very much.
I think she's mad. I think that she fell in love with Scooter and she's fucking being bitter.
What the fuck is that? She is allowed to be hurt that her pregnancy wasn't even her choice to talk about. She didn't get a say in the matter. Somebody she trusted as her boss outed it to the universe and got her fired from a show that she kind of started to give you ass pats.
That was crazy. And I don't even think my biggest detractor ever has ever said that I restrained my girlfriend.
I think almost every reaction channel has stated what you did by blocking off Emily and not letting her leave. I guess you can use the thesaurus and find a different word, would be restrain.
I've never done that. That was weird.
Well, she's talking about the time that Emily said that you blocked the door.
Yeah, that Sweet Tea just like literally
Okay, so Emily's acknowledging. Did I just say Emily? Amber is acknowledging that happened because Fupa says we're talking about this.
That you blocked the door.
Yeah, that.
Okay, so you did block the door and not allow Emily out, right?
Sweet Tea just like literally that was scary. I want to say I've always supported Sweet Tea and I've never went behind her back. I've always had empathy for her. I have no idea what the just happened. Genuinely.
There's a rough.
Her pregnancy really shouldn't be a talking point and she didn't get a say in it. She did it. I feel like we need to watch something fucking else goofy for a minute. I don't know. Is there a good goofy video we can watch? Let's see. Let's go to Quirky for a second and see if there's a video we haven't watched just because I want to watch something silly for a second. Tomorrow, we're probably going to go over some more of her Roz reacts to Life by Jen video, but today's not that day. Should we go over some more? Should we watch it again when her boyfriend left her and she ran from the bear? Discount prepping for work? What do we want to watch? Oh, Foodie Scoot. Oh, Piggy. Bless y'all. That's a good one. Let's do that. But I don't want to end on Sweet Tea being so upset and Amber not getting it. Wait, hold on. Back. Let's go with Fail's Diet Day 1 first. Yeah. Ran from a bear? Yes. It was a lie, even though, okay, so Roz has gone back and forth on it. So in the story time, she says she outran a bear and then it was 2 bears or something. And later on, she said, guys, look at me, I'm fat. No, the bear was like 2 football fields away and I just got in my car and left. But then after that, because that live's gone, she's gone back to she outran a bear. Has Roz done a crash out video telling us Remy is in Texas? No, she's acting super unbothered and in love. They made Sweet Tea's real life into content and it's really gross. They made people that are being sexually harassed into content. They're making it let the harasser harass the women that he's already bothered into, oh, you hold his job in your hands. People in that live said, I don't want him in this universe, fire him. And Keem said, I'm going to give him one more chance.
Hi. Let's get this health kit going. Yeah, I'm going to do the treadmill. Winterbean, CC.
Oh, God. I haven't watched this one. Rawr.
I started using
Wait, rim job is in Texas? Yep. Roz let it slip. She's since deleted that part of her Instagram stories, but she said she was excited because she's traveling to Texas soon.
I did my first treatment today. No results. Takes.
Did you brush your teeth beforehand? Or are you just putting those Crest White strips over plaque? Just wondering.
20. This is a 22-day treatment.
Is Keem making more money now with Amber? Just curious. I believe so, because now he has an entire girl world community that went over and watched Amber. There was tons of hate comments in the beginning that brought lots of money. He's created an entire new branch of his shit where he's got essentially a reaction channel within his sphere now covering the girls. So I'd say yeah.
I do not owe the internet any wins. No, I know, but I did ask for accountability. So first step.
And she started this day with like 3 burgers.
Is, well, I guess. Oh my God. I think that being completely honest would be the first step, right?
You're so stupid.
So I had McDonald's today earlier at like 11:30.
Oh, okay. Let me ask this question to you all about BG. Sorry. Do y'all think BG was A, fixed, and B, do you think Foodie is giving BG the medication as she properly should? Can't believe she is worried about the whiteness of her teeth. Excuse me, she's taking care of herself and her health. Look at her. She's walking all the time now and, taking care of her animals.
So I guess
no and no. I think she was fixed. Yes and no. Okay, so I see some people think, yes, the kitty was fixed, but not giving the medications as prescribed. Yeah, I believe she was fixed, but not taking care of her afterwards.
What I can do now.
Is she wearing fake lashes? I think strips, yeah.
Now is just weigh myself and go to the gym.
I can't imagine a vet clinic spaying a cat and not providing a cone.
And eat something healthy for dinner. We're just going to pick right back up. Bill.
Oh, there we go. I'm not great at reading upside down.
I thought they would be smaller, but delete the food apps. Okay.
You sassy.
Should I do it? Should I do it? But I will also order my groceries and stuff from there. But I'm not going to need groceries for a while.
She doesn't need groceries because she's going to go out and just order food.
No.
All the groceries Chantal has, she eats quickly, if you catch my drift, in the evening times.
Oh, I got to figure this out, Big Back. Yeah, Sound of Rain, because you can just re-download apps, and believe me, if you really want something,
she showed her in the onesie.
You're gonna do it. Well,
I bet BG looks adorable in her little onesie.
Being accountable by basically telling everyone about it, because I didn't want to, but I do. Yes, I feel like crap, like major crap. Even from haters, I want to know, how old do you think I look?
62.
My 40s? I am 40. You're supposed to say 30.
62.
50?
57. 99, 53, 55.
Why did you expose where we are going, you freak of nature? So, obese people can...
Okay, so I'd say that the vast majority think mid-50s.
Look young?
You think 60s? Okay, GSH, go home. I'm 57. She doesn't look as old as me, but I'd say 50.
Good thing I got rabies shots. Maybe you should get a rabies shot, Salah, before you go.
Serious question. How is your preparation for the long walks and adventures? She's been taking a scooter everywhere, Salah, so... Oh, I don't know if Piggy has it in here. Salah, I guess, left a comment saying, and it was in all caps, I'm canceling and changing where we're going, so it's going to be a surprise.
Oh. 0.
They don't just give out rabies shots. They are expensive, painful, and you need multiple. I was gonna say, isn't it like a multiple series thing, like 8 to 10 or something? I don't know.
358.
I've heard of people changing like the dates of tickets, but hold on, changing countries.
I will. So that's why I'm here for accountability.
How long was she at the gym for? Wait, I didn't even hear the weight. You want to talk about zoning out? How much did she say she weighed? Oh, I was hoping for a talking scale. 358? Okay, so when she first got to Canada, I think she said she was like 342 or something when she first got to Canada. So no matter how you look at it, even if she's messing with the scale, she's gained about 20 pounds since being in Canada. And she got to Canada Halloween.
358.
My 358 is dishonest. I don't care that she's short. Someone in Pulpy's chat, I think it was, they saw her saying on TikTok, she's like 438. It is. She has it silent. She has 100 pounds taken off that scale. I don't think 100. Like, I don't think she's 450 something.
Stumpy legs.
Babby, yes.
But like, yeah.
She hasn't been eating any junk or anything fast food or bad for health. This helps too, besides her walking every day on treadmills or something like that. She showed she had 3 burgers for breakfast. Is this where she cries? I'm not sure. I'm not going to lie to y'all. I have not been keeping up with foodie like I did. So I'm not sure.
I have been eating junk food. I did good and then I fall.
She's eaten out every day. What does he mean, no fast food or junk food?
And I get like, if I cut out the fast food, like if I stop everything now, stick to even just this for the next week. Like if I put it in week segments. So like if I want to cut it out, I don't.
She does this every time for traveling, right? She does this every single time. She thinks all she needs is 3 days of not having 12 takeout meals and that she's going to be skinty. She's not for Jesus, Panda.
I don't want to order any food. So what I'm going to do is
what?
Just stick to the 15 minutes. No, not every single day. Like not as bad as before, but
she's doing it every single day.
The past couple of days.
Salah's just playing his part. He knows his beloved house dragon. Listen, you know what? I'll give him this. He's dedicated. He is. Like, by now, he could be happily remarried and starting his life in Syria. But no, that's not how the scheme goes.
It's been really bad, been hard. Yeah, I'm very much a fast food, like very bad. I don't think anyone understands unless they're in that position, you know? I found that challenging to try to like, you know, make Salah understand that. Like, because he's like normal. He just eats and then he doesn't think about food.
What's the size of her stomach? I believe the 450. I'm 5'5". My highest was 452 or 457. 457. I can't remember the last number, but those look right digitally. I was a 4X, 5X. I know she was 58 inches around.
Food for like hours and hours and hours, you know? So, but I know a lot of you understand too.
I'm going to go with 412.
And regardless,
She's 62 secretly and 412 pounds.
I have to.
That feels right. Yeah.
Like, I have to do this, like, for myself, for my health. And, you know, it's, like, really emotional because, like, it's really, really hard.
Ah, tears.
Like, really hard.
See, I think this is why she got the fake lashes, to cry.
So, I just want to live a normal life.
Can she cry more? How performative. Okay, she can't be in Syria because life's too hard. She can't be in Canada because the temptation of fast food and weed. You are always the problem. No matter where you go, Chantal, you are the common denominator. Mel's, thank you so much for gifting a blowy. Cowgirl Frog, please enjoy your blowy. And Mel's, thank you so much. Look at the lip quiver. Look. But then, go back. Yelp. No one pays me income. Hi, Imla Faye. Hi, Glam. Weight just looks different on different people, but she's definitely not 500 pounds. Just look at Roz and look at Chantal. I mean, Roz has 6 inches on Chantal. I mean, okay, my honest opinion, I wouldn't be shocked if Foodie is 358, and I wouldn't be shocked if Foodie is 420, right? I think her abdominal muscle lining, right, is gone. She doesn't walk like she used to. And I think as she ages and things like that, I think her body proportions aren't laying the way they used to. So, I mean, either way, it doesn't matter. Her problem is her defiance, even against her own self-interest and black and white thinking, which makes her try to change everything instead of making smaller changes. Oh yeah, it's all or nothing. She's either going to be a fitness queen with her 40-day water fast or vegetarian lifestyle or this or that, or it's 3 burgers in one sitting. I agree, Knuckle. Maybe she just got sweat in her eyes and that's why she's crying.
It's just hard. I don't.
Piggy.
I don't need a hug box. I don't mind accountability and constructive criticism.
If you don't word it the way AI would, get out of her chat.
Deleting the app feels so like, because it's like a
Glam, I can see that. I think you're right. Yeah. Like somewhere between 358 and 499.
Comfort.
She's 5 foot, you know.
Should I delete it?
Oh, look, we're smiling now. Okay, Big Mac extra value, Happy Meal cheeseburger with small fries, and something else. It says 7 items on here. Do you think it's sauces?
So I told you guys about today, the McDonald's.
Yesterday, in chat saying, oh, she's not eating fast food anymore.
Yesterday, KFC. So that's the most recent, okay?
McChicken she also got. How many calories did she partake of in one meal? Because it's 710 to 1140 calories. That doesn't mean if there's sauce or whatever else, we have no idea. We know she likes to smother her burgers. What do you guys think? 2,500-ish calories, maybe? Over 2,000?
There's DoorDash. We're going to delete it.
What does that matter? You can just re-upload it in 2 seconds. Is she dating ChatGPT? Yes. They're in an open relationship.
Oh, no. Shit. How do I?
Here, she was ready to re-upload it.
Do you wish to uninstall this app? Yes. Bye. Skip the dishes. The same thing. Uninstall.
Is she going to show her phone again?
Uber Eats.
Spending $80 in 2 days on DoorDash is wild. How is she getting the money? I don't understand that either. She is not making anywhere what she was on YouTube. I mean, you know what? I can't say that because I don't know what her Kick streams look like. I just don't see it. How many viewers does she get in her Kick live streams? I don't know. I just don't know how she's able to afford daily $40, if not more.
Install.
Ring light plus bed? Surely.
Tim Hortons uninstall.
She doesn't show her phone again after she uninstalls the food apps. That was my question. Is she going to show it?
The app. I don't ever order from there. Pizza. Uninstall.
Carolyn, why you guys make me think about that?
Any other food?
Guys.
Food apps?
Just saying how? I mean, I'm telling you she's doing adult content. Oh, sorry. This is a terrible segue. Terrible segue, but I just want to say happy Ramadan. I know timing is not great, but happy Ramadan for those who celebrate. And I know yesterday was Mardi Gras. I hope everyone had a great Mardi Gras. And what else is happening? Something.
You shopped and cooked. Yeah. That's the plan. Actually, I don't want to shop for a month. I have enough food unless I absolutely need food.
Terrible. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Lunar New Year. That was the other one. And happy Lunar New Year. The segue in my brain. Okay, this is how it worked in my head. Okay, if Foodie wants to make her money, that's fine. I hope she's not doing it in her hijab. Oh, she's a Muslim woman. Today's Ramadan, or happy Ramadan. So that's how I got there. And I'm so sorry that I connected those. Ash Wednesday? Oh, is it Ash Wednesday? Interesting. Happy Ash Wednesday. Does that mean Easter's coming up? I don't know.
Like, I just want to eat the food I have. It doesn't even have to be super, super healthy. I just want to get rid of it.
$3,000 a month is a mortgage payment, for fuck's sake. $3,000 is more than a mortgage payment, depending on where you live and such.
I bought it. I want to eat it. I don't have chips. I have some pretzels still.
Oh. Okay. I didn't know that's how it ended. Next. Videos. I want to see the scooter die. Your mortgage is $850 in 40 days.
Hi.
Come on. Come
on. The clip from before this, I don't see it. Okay. The clip before this, Foodie, when she was leaving her house, said she hadn't charged her scooter in 4 to 5 days, right? She said it's been a while. And she makes it sound like the battery's the issue here when she just didn't charge the bitch in 4 to 5 days. She's taking it uphill in the snow. She's 58 pounds more than the recommended weight for the scooter.
Come on. I'm wheeling it with my foot. Come on. I'm helping it. Come on.
This is embarrassing.
Shit. Come on. It's not going to go up the hill. Oh my god. It's almost on...
Wait. Yabba dabba doo da take, right? Is that the right song? I think so.
Red. It's almost dead. Come on.
Where do you people live so cheaply? Damn, now that I'm jealous of. When I was in Georgia, I think my mortgage was $1,400 a month, and it was a 4-bedroom, 2 full bath. And hello, Saint. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Meet the Jetsons. Oh.
Come on. I have to use my leg. Oh my god. You guys. This is bad. It died really quick.
Why is she on the road versus I don't know the laws of Canada. Are you supposed to be on the road or on the sidewalk? My 2-bedroom apartment is $19.50 a month plus utilities.
Go ahead. Go, Yanni. Go. Why don't they want to go?
Well, you don't know if cars are passing this way or that way, Foodie. It's not just you blocking up the entire road. They could be looking both ways. Look left, look right, look left again, you know?
Fuck, bro. Oh my god.
Why is she mad at them?
God, I'm stuck in the fucking snow.
I don't know what that means either, Saint. In Ottawa, you should be on the sidewalk if they are clear. Well, it's definitely fucking clear. Look at this. That's smooth sailing.
Okay. Oh.
Y'all get snow over there. Oh my god, can you imagine the snowman we could fucking build? I want to be not near Foodie, but I want to build a snowman and then I want to go back to warmth. But give me this. Because she's in Paris, I think so too, Purple P.
Oh shit.
I mean, the sidewalk's right here. All we'd have to do is like a hop, skip, a jump away.
Come on.
Scar, that's a small amount of snow?
On.
It doesn't even get a dust of snow here. Like, this is crazy. Camilla, that's what I was thinking. Like, maybe we should just take the scooter out when it's dead all the time so she has to, like, propel herself forward with her foot.
So slow.
Scarfly here. In Arabic, yani, often spelled yani, commonly means I mean, or that is to say, it acts as a highly versatile filler word similar to like or you know in English. Are you telling me she's saying you know in other languages now as well? The you knows?
It's like
you know? What indeed? You know?
Like barely moving. Let me try turning it off and turning it on.
Man, it's dead.
Will she make it home? I'm so close. It's on the red only. There's something wrong with the battery.
How did she walk as slow as she did at the gym? I didn't know it was physically possible. Because what was it? I think she had a 55-mile, 1 mile rate. Is that right? I think so. I think it was like 1.2 or 1.6. Well, I think it was 1.2. I didn't know it was possible even walking to go that slow.
There's something wrong with the battery, I think. Yeah. Shit. Well, I got a good run.
You just didn't charge it for the last 4 days. 55-minute mile? Yes, Laurel.
It's not going to make it up this hill. I know it's not. Please!
Oh, sarcastic. My best friend just dropped off flowers at Illness Goodie Basket because I'm sick. I hope you feel better, and what a great friend. Doesn't the cold work the battery harder? Yes, and she's out here in snow, salt, uphill, 58 pounds more than the recommended weight requirement. Limit.
Come on! No. I'm gonna put it on ultra slow. It's at a crawl right now. Almost
This
there.
poor
It's like
scooter.
dead. It's fucking dead.
I walk home from party an hour 44 minutes for 9 to 10 miles. Yeah, no, so she wouldn't have made it 2 miles by that point. Because she drags a foot.
Yeah, guys. No, I'll be okay. Yeah.
I want to make a snowman.
Thank you.
I could make a dirt. Like that's about it. Maybe I could take a bunch of mud. No, we don't have mud because it doesn't rain. It would just be dust.
Yeah. I'm talking to my thanks anyway.
We'd all be walking past her right now on a scooter.
No, I'm gonna be okay.
The shin splints you would have.
Hey, I can do it. Come on, scooter. Come on.
Talking to who, cutie? Tell the man. I say, like, how uncomfortable. I'm just talking to, who?
There, it's like dead. It's fucking dead. Shit. Yeah, guys. No, I'll be okay. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. I'm talking to my
I'm talking to my to your kick audience.
Thanks anyway.
Are you gonna admit that, Foodles?
No, I'm gonna be okay. I can do it.
What a spectacle.
Come on, Scooter. Come on.
Listen, if I was in a parking lot right now, hey Kilakina, and I would just be staring. I wouldn't get out of my car. I would just watch to see if she made it to the building. I will acknowledge I'm a piece of shit individual. That's fine. But I would be sitting, like, if this was me, I would not get out. Nope. I would watch and I'd be like, I don't know who I'd call. I'd be like, I am watching a lady. And I've seen her walk plenty of times. But she's just sitting on the scooter and you can tell it's dead. I don't know. What do you think I should do? Okay, so we just want to keep watching. I just want to see how long it takes her to get to the building. If she's going to get off and push the bitch, or if she's just going to like keep scooting it.
It won't go up the hill. Oh shit, it's dead. Okay, let's push it. Why did we decide to go out today?
Why didn't you charge your scooter? Well, Mel's, if you put it like that, see, I'd feel guilty, but it's Foodie Beauty.
At least I can walk, I guess. I'm thankful for that. Stupid
What
piece
happened
of
to our
crap
mobility?
scooter.
It's not the scooter's fault that you decided not to charge it. What did it do to you? Oh, Rex.
There you go, more exercise. You need to push them.
Yeah, like in this hypothetical, do we know about Foodie? Scar asking the obvious questions. Why did you not charge it? Scooter quit the LCU. Scooter quit Foodie. I know 2 scooters went down in one day in the girl universe. You know what? I'm not calling that the girl universe. Keem, can you leave Girl World alone? Ambi, can you get remonetized so we don't have to pay attention to that lol cow bullshit? I mean, you are where you belong, but at the same time, please.
Well, at least we're almost home.
Keem is Girl World adjacent. It's gonna make me motion sick.
Oh.
Or does this make Keem a girl? He's not a girl, but he's definitely a cow.
Let me try a little bit.
Can we just ignore Amber and she doesn't get remonetized? Mel's. I know she's your favorite out of the girls. That's why you're such a fan of Buns. But you know it's going to happen. You know?
Come on.
I'm just so secondhand embarrassment. Like, I don't like Foodie even a little bit. But the secondhand embarrassment. I'd be sweeping the salt right now. You could walk faster and get inside, but no. Is Ambi getting remonetized? Well, she's streamed on her own channel, Kilakina, so we think she's getting her watch hours at least. Oh, while Foodie is fighting. I'll just wait. AmberlynnReid. Let's see if it actually pops up now. Okay. She has 26,000 views. And it was a 20-minute live. She still has the 256,000 subscribers. Those numbers aren't great for her. I mean, in general, it's not a bad number, but 26,000 views after not having streamed in a long time, you'd think everyone would flock over there.
Ugh.
late with my comment, but wrong scooter went down on Foodie. Panda. You're almost there, Food. It's still going. Like the scooter is trying. Poor light pole.
Space lifts. Thank you, space lifts.
This poor thing. What did the scooter ever do to you?
Holy shit.
Dun 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 dun.
Pixel scooter.
This is the epitome of lazy. Don't be a foodie. She's going about the speed Michael Myers does in every horror film, where you just look over and you know you can outrun them, but somehow they catch up. She's like, can you imagine being over there and waiting for her?
Yeah, a minute.
Look!
I'm just gonna let it go like a turtle.
This person is walking at a leisurely pace. They're not in a hurry. They're just leisurely. And it looks like she is flying, or he is flying by Foodles.
Please complain. No, they're gonna say, ma'am, you shouldn't be over the friggin' weight limit.
It's going even slower.
No, it stopped. Oh.
No, it stopped.
No, it stopped.
I think she's about to cry.
No, it stopped.
It stopped.
Oh.
She needs to get a leash for her scooter and just drag it around. I guess you would need a rope. Nope, I stick with a leash.
Of course I'm gonna go tomorrow. Go where?
To take her cat to get fixed.
Yeah, I can just push it the rest of the way, but I'm just gonna try to move it. Oh, it's dead. Like dead.
Look! Her mobility, it's back!
Nearly home. Come on, Scooty. You did a good job.
Look how much faster she's going! At this point, she's flying by. Look at her. Speed demon.
I thought it would be okay, but it's got to charge.
It's a miracle.
Overnight now. So.
Hold on. Is this the scooter or is this Tum Tum? And you said that shadow isn't 450 pounds? Mind your business, Mel's. What are these? Hold on. Where's Sky at? What in these? What in these? The only thing she can drag is that scooter. Nuh-uh, she can drag her right foot.
So.
Both. What do you guys think her neighbors think? Or the person that works downstairs every time Foodie walks into the building? Like, we've seen her do the baby talk and her, like, cockeyed smile. What do you call it when somebody has, like, a side smile? What do you think they think? Oh, she's coming back downstairs for food. Gossip material. They must laugh. The rat smile. The treadmill is paying off. I'd be like, how's she getting money? Not a smirk. She doesn't like, but it's like a meow, see? Meow. Oh, I heard, that was my left ear. I heard, I haven't seen the clip, but I saw it on X, that it was like a 4-picture thing, that Foodie plopped down onto the couch and got a whiff of her sit-down air and was disgusted by it. Snarl is a good one, Purple P. Like that her quote-unquote sit-down air was so bad that she got like, meh. And then she was talking about one of BG's toys getting stuck in between her ass cheeks and that she didn't know it was there. But when she got up, it was in between her ass. And she's got a frog ass. Like, it's not like she's got like a ass. She's got like a ass. So I don't know what happened. Sit down air? Yes, sit down air. So she plopped in the air from her body that bounces back into her nostrils. Sit down air. Well, she has an open wound in her crotch. How do we think that wound's doing?
Hey guys.
Do you think Salah will go down on her even if she has the fupa boil? Maybe he should get her some Hibiclens. Roz, can you give any recommendations on Hibiclens for Foodie? Hi, Stephanie.
Let's see.
She's not taking the antibiotics, in my opinion. She's stated in the past she doesn't like taking antibiotics because it hurts her tummy. And she doesn't want to need antibiotics and have a resistance to them. Well, if you never take them, you won't be resistant unless it's MRSA. But I think if the healthcare providers tell you to take, I don't know, was it amoxicillin? What did they tell her to take? I have no idea. Take the medications, listen to your doctors. She's taking a break. We haven't heard her talking about shitting, and we also haven't heard her talking about itching, because a lot of the time when you take antibiotics, it can lead to a yeast infection. We haven't heard Foodie say that she's baking bread and that she's itchy and that she's clawing at herself. So I don't think she's taking it. Otherwise, we'd hear like, Scar, what kind of medicine is she taking? Well, she does her insulin and metformin and her quote unquote brain pills, but I don't think she's taken her antibiotic for the boil. I'm so sorry, Pause. Hi, I hope you've been doing well. It's a question. You think skinny arm Salah can lift the fupa and belly rolls to get to the cheesy gash? Don't see it. I've seen Salah drink after she gagged at her own breath. I think the things he's willing to do goes behind or over our heads. Like, I think he's in it to win it. Is she walking the scooter or is it somehow working again? To be fair, I was on antibiotics for 6 weeks and had no bread issues. I don't know. I think Foodie's more prone to the itchy vagina. I think it was 5 pounds, Stephanie. That man must have 4 arms of steel to manage the folds. Yeah, but Emily's into that sort of thing, and I don't think she's particularly buff. And she had to lift AmberlynnReid-LCU's fupa.
Oof.
I will believe 5. I know most of us can live more than him. Okay, one more. I think there's one more on Piggy's channel. Well, I mean, there's plenty more, but before I end it for the day, we'll do one more. Complaining about vet visit. All right.
Hi. Tim Hortons, uninstall the app. I don't ever order from there. Pizza. I don't want to shop for a month. I have enough food unless I
last time on Foodie Beauty.
Absolutely need food. Like, I just want to eat the food I have. It doesn't even have to be super, super healthy. I just want to get rid of it. I bought it. I want to eat it.
Foodie is surprisingly flexible. Salah found a way. We've seen her put her socks on. I know she can manage with her legs. I don't know how she does it, but I've seen her put her socks on. And if she can get her legs this way, she's fine. He can go nose to puss. I've seen her put her socks. She can open up her legs. If there's a will, there's a way. Did you refresh Roz's story? Let me see. Oh, she has 3 new ones. The joy of being loved by someone who would never tell me I'm too much. Control and love cannot coexist, though control often cloaks itself in love's clothing. What is this?
Man will study you like a language he wants to be fluent in. I love that. And it's true.
Can we stop saying that men should, or women, that they should study us? Ew. Okay, so the story says, when the right man will study you like it's a language he wants to learn. No, don't fucking study me. Like, learn together, grow together. Like their video? Yes, please. I need to make sure I do that. But don't study me. Hold on. Boop. Oop.
I don't have chips.
77th.
It's like really emotional because like it's really, really hard.
Scar, read my gross comment.
Like, really?
If you insist, GSH. I could see Emily more like wriggling under the fupa, maybe using the crusty cheese as lubricant, sort of slither her way forward and nest in the rolls. I think the opposite, GSH. I think she uses it. Have you ever been rock wall climbing and you grab onto the next ledge? I think with Foodie, she has enough like shit caked onto her body that Salah could hook his fingers into the yeast and shit and climb his way into the vagine. I don't think it's slick. I think it's crusty.
Really hard. So I just want to live a normal life.
Language like Pig Latin? Yes. Stop it. Oh, okay.
One day later.
I don't have
yes. I'm so glad she's eating all the groceries in her house.
the Special Olympics donor. Can I please have
I love that there's a slight delay, so I hear all of you yelling at me. I said it like 30 seconds ago. I live in the future.
a medium 1 cream 1 sugar coffee and a toasted everything bagel? Special Olympics donor. Can I please have a medium 1 cream 1 sugar coffee and a toasted everything bagel? Sorry? Cream cheese, butter? Just butter, please. The fact they
Aw, Piggy, you missed the part. I saw it earlier today. So Foodie is food aggressive. I'm sure you all know this about Foodie. She ordered after a woman, right? The woman was grabbing her food and Foodie was like, "Row, is this hers or mine?" And they're like, "What did you get?" And she's like, "A plain bagel." They're like, "No, it's not. It's not yours. It's the woman who ordered before you. It's her food." She's like, "Oh, okay. I almost took that woman's food." Back off, weirdo.
Criticize me is hilarious.
Stephanie, thank you so much for becoming a member. Please enjoy your blowies. Exactly, Carolyn. And I wanted to see her get all food aggressive.
But let their gums flap. No one gives a shit.
But the day before, you wanted to be held accountable by reaction channels and your audience, and you wanted to eat the groceries you had in your own home. Sky posted the Insta story about the studying in the Discord, made a comment about the fine line between studying and stalking. Ooh, let me see what your comment is. Shit. Oh my God, I scared myself. I make myself laugh sometimes. What is that? What is that? What am I looking at? I see Roz's bat wing and it startled me too. Okay. Wow, Mo, that's an interesting picture. There's a fine line between being studied by your man and being stalked. Cam reached out via email, inappropriate and stalkerish. Remy reaching out email equals totally sweet and endearing. Oh, I didn't think about it that way. Someone said cloaca. Oh, they put butter on her bagel and she goes home and adds cream cheese. Well, they wouldn't have given her enough cream cheese and she needs at least a gallon.
What? Is about her.
One bagel is the equivalent of like 4 pieces of toast or some shit. What are you doing, girl? I just want to look at this bite again. It's been a minute since I've seen. Okay. Do you guys know why I refer to you all as blowies? Those of you that are new, do you know where that came from? It's Foodie. Foodie is why you all are my blowies. I just want to see her hit the back of her throat. I just know she could take a dick down. Look at this. Butter is better. Unless it, well, no, on a cinnamon raisin bagel, butter is delicious. Nope. Oh. So I just know Foodie could take a dick down. It's just the way it is. Look at her. She clears the back of her throat. She could hit the back of it. Nothing but net. Straight shot.
Yeah. BG is my child.
Scar? What?
Child.
I wanted a cameo It was denied. I wanted a cameo of her and her CPAP. I just was curious, like, what can you do with the CPAP? It's got a hole in the front. Like, what can you do in that mask?
At least I don't chain smoke with her in the house.
Look at the CPAP mark. Don't act like you didn't smoke 10 rounds of shisha a day around Julia and back to back with cigarettes. All throat, no teeth, Saro. She could. I just feel like we don't talk about it enough, being honest. It's just, out of the girls, I think she'd give the best.
Just saying. Right, guys? Tomato sandwich with mayo, of course, I hope. Tomato sandwiches are good. Not gonna lie.
Oh, I've seen her gag on spaghetti. That's true, but that's different. It was because it was like down into her throat. This is so much cream cheese. Why didn't you leave that in there for me? No, I agree with you on that every time. I don't like, why did they take it from me? Fries and bagel. I'm a few behind, but does tiny human know the chair be aggressive? No, I was talking about that the other day, Sassy. The be aggressive, be aggressive. But she has a bigger performance today, Tiny Human does, and they got their cheer tops, and they look so fucking adorable. They're so freaking cute. And I had to learn about like high ponytails with the bow facing outward, so I practiced that on her head last night so I can get the bow facing this way. It's so cute.
No, I smoked like some weed, but BG's lungs are clear as day.
She looks like shit. Does everybody want to stick with she looks 40? Can we go with 62 now?
Smoking a joint once in a while versus like smoking cigarettes all day. You can't be
that cheer isn't promoted anywhere because aggression equals bad.
Serious. That's not fair. So
you should be aggressive in sports.
To be fair. No. Once in a while versus like smoking cigarettes all day. You can't be serious. That's not fair. So to be fair,
the neglect you put your animal through led to the circumstance for your cat to be taken from you. It doesn't matter. Well, it does matter, but the way the end of BBJ's life is very sad, but the circumstance is what you did. Like, you are the one to blame. You stopped feeding her properly. You weren't taking care of her nails. You're the one to blame.
No.
6, 7.
Okay, this is a bad angle, but
I think she's getting more stupid.
Seal.
I played rugby. Aggression was great. I know there's lots of talk about, TBIs from football and things like that. But I don't know how flag football would go if it was like NFL. I don't think that would be something people want to watch either. I don't know.
Man.
She's impressive.
Company?
She is a pelican. Whoever said pelican? Is she swollen? Her face looks bigger. It's possible, but she also just woke up. That's why we have the CPAP marks on. She woke up, went down to get a bagel, smothered it in cream cheese. So she's probably sodium packed and sleepy.
I haven't been to Panera in forever. And that would drive us for lunch.
Good thing it was like,
this is the outfit she wore in the gym. And I just don't think she's done laundry.
Like -1 today, but if it was like -30 like last week, they expect you to wait outside. Like, they were fast, but like, it's such a weird setup. Like, why not just have a couple of chairs?
How entitled. Okay, you're going to a nonprofit. You're getting your cat fixed at a fraction of the cost. I'm sure they can't afford certain things.
Like, how can it hurt to have somebody go inside and be warm? It's like they want everything just because you're paying less. It's like they want you to be more uncomfortable or something.
That's because it's a clinic, not a vet. Yeah.
Like, I find that just kind of weird. And they were kind of like, because basically I went in the vestibule because I didn't know that I was supposed to wait outside if I didn't have a car to wait in. So
if you wanted vet care, pay for a vet. Also, they don't want the pets to be stressed out. Don't forget, she has a festering boil. How could I? How could I?
The girl comes.
Pay more than bitch. As often as she pays her food out, she could have afforded a vet. I don't fucking care. She could have. Like, how she's able to afford at least $40 a meal, probably multiple times a day. If she would have stopped eating out for, I don't know, a week, she could have afforded to take her cat to a vet and sit down, but that's not the case.
Then she's like, "Is that for BG?" I'm like, "Yes." So she's like, "Okay, just so you know, you're supposed to wait outside." Like, she was nice about it, but I was like, "Oh," but I'm like texted you. I like, I don't have, like, anyways. So they were quick at least. I think they're conscious of that, people having to wait, but
$40 at McDonald's, like, what the fuck? That's a lot of food for one individual.
Anyways, it was just like,
JoJo, that song just popped in my head. It's not about her comfort. That's what I was thinking. She's only worried about herself in this. Like, oh, you know what? If they have to take longer to make sure that BG gets it done and is in the most amount of comfort as she can be. But no, and then I had to sit outside in a fucking taxi.
Okay. It's just a weird setup. You go to a vet and they have like.
Plus, she's always scamming getting refunded for her meals. My fries were cold. I want a refund on my $48 burger.
A waiting area. Like, why don't they have a waiting area here? Just because it's cheaper and they, it's like a no frills. We can't even put a plastic chair.
Well, you'd break it, so.
Hey, Scooter. Everything went smoothly. Can't complain, I guess, even though I just did, but not really complaint, just noticing that it's a bit weird. The only mean thing I've seen Canada so far is
fast food is expensive in Sweden, and we don't even spend 40 Canadian dollars on a 3-person meal. Well, she does it in one fell swoop.
Keeping people in the cold for paying less at the vet. Well, last week, it was -30. So they just.
If you have questions or concerns, you can ask these before the appointment.
Just assume people have a car, I guess. There's always dogs, yeah. There's always this dog.
GSH. Thank you.
This building has so many dogs. Every time I bring BG down, I when I bring her out, first of all, I cover her with my shawl thing.
That poor cat's probably knocked unconscious. You kept me entertained for my entire run. Thank you so much. It was definitely a struggle today. At least I didn't have to push a scooter. There's that wicked weird.
I want her to see outside, like, because she gets scared. So I kind of cover it, and that prevents the dogs from seeing her. Oh, okay. No, see, I've never been to a vet that's had, like.
That $40 wasn't even for all 3 meals. She got the kids' meal for free? Really?
Like, no waiting area.
She could have taken a nice walk while she waited. You're so funny. Was there no stores around there that she could have hung out with and window shopped?
COVID, yes. You remember those little chocolates? They have all the sprinkles on them. I miss that. I would go and get like $2 worth of candy, and it would be like this much candy.
Wow. Okay. I guess we're done for the day, guys. Like I said, tomorrow it'll be a late stream because I have a doctor's appointment. Food. Always fucking food. Every single time. But I hope everyone has a wonderful day. Wash your hair, brush your teeth, pee after sex, talk to your healthcare providers before starting or ending a medication. It's Wednesday, so we'll see if Roz, is raw and doesn't do her therapy or wants to eat up her brother's internet and goes live today. But behave, take care of yourself, remember you matter, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye!
Feels like we're dancing in the eye of the storm.